Listen to me. All that negative energy that you put in the air, take it out right now.
Carr across the middle finds Renfro. To get out of there, and the ball comes. They got me down.
I mean, when you look at it, it's just absolutely stacked.
Back up, back up. Waller across.
Take a seat.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Mullen.
The boy grows up.
Snap good, hold good, and victory in overtime for the Raiders.
Yo, what it do? It's your boy Dirty live in the lair, man. Hey, first and foremost, man, my apologies for the long absence, but as you all know, family comes first, man. You know what I mean? In this building, family comes first. So I just want to say thank you for being here. Greatly appreciate y'all, man. We're gonna get into some conversation tonight, man. One of the things I noticed from my last show. The next day, I was watching some television, and I caught a little ear gathering of somebody whispering something that I had said the night before. So we'll definitely take a look at that too. It was quite interesting, actually. They weren't even being negative. I almost felt like he was agreeing with what I was saying. You know what I mean? So we definitely gonna take a look at that clip. But appreciate everybody being here, man. 50 billion things on YouTube. The fact that you allowed me to be on your screen for any amount of time is greatly appreciated. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for y'all, man, you know what I mean, really wouldn't have a reason to do a show, man. You know what I mean? So shout out to my boy James who went to bed at 10 o'clock. Sean Johnson, what's good with you folks? How you living, man? You know what I mean? B. Al, my dude, what's cracking with you, brother? Hope all is well with you. Carlos, nephew, what's good with you, man? KJ Hendricks in the building. Joe E in the building. Jesse in the building. What's good with y'all, folks? So dirty salute to all y'all, man. Hope we're all are having a wonderful and fabulous day, man. Hope all went well for everyone. But I definitely want to go in and take a look at something really quickly, man. You guys know that the last show I kind of went off on the analyst, and you know what I mean, and rightly so. I get to do what I want to do because it's my show, right? But I had went off on the analyst a little bit, and I had looked at something I saw on the news. Well, I guess you can call it the news. It was the segment of are the Raiders being overlooked, right? So I want to take a look at. I just want to kind of show this a little bit. No, that's not it. I hate when it does that. You know, they asked the question if are the Raiders being overlooked, right? And then you got analysts, and then you got former players, right? And I like to hear what former players really have to say. You know what I mean? Because really, they played the game. You know what I mean? And if they played it at a good level, you know what I mean, they have a valid opinion of what it is they're saying. So I want to kind of take a look at this real quick. I'm gonna share my screen for you guys, so you can also see and hear what it is. Bugsy, my dude, what's good with you? Terrence, what's good with you? Captain Point, what's good with you, man? Hope all is well. But yeah, I'm gonna share my screen with you really quickly, man. I know I'm sitting kind of close, huh?
I talked to my guy, Jerron Harmon, who signed there this offseason, and he's fired up about it. He said the one thing that they're building now is continuity. This is the important part. He said during the offseason is they've been building that chemistry. Guys are getting together, doing things outside the building, getting to know each other, and that's the focus. And those are the intangibles that you're going to need to have a good season for them to really be able to push to be at the top of that division.
Now, I really like that, right? I've been wanting to get like an inside perspective of what was going on, you know what I mean? And to hear, you know what I mean, something like that, I gotta stop saying that, you know what I mean? I hate that shit. Even when I watch interviews, people be like, you know what I mean? I hate that shit. I gotta stop doing that. What I was saying was when you got a inside ear like that, you know, when a player says that they're starting to build, you know, outside of the locker room, you know, they're starting to build a rapport, a nice little chemistry, going out to these top golf events that we saw, you know, going out to maybe some bowling or maybe meeting at somebody's house, but actually building a solid foundation to where you know you can depend on the next man, you know what I mean, on the side of you to be able to come through when needed, right? It's hard. It's really hard these days, you know what I mean, to build a winning anything if there's turmoil. You know what I mean? Okay, what's good with you, man? Hope all is well, man. Yeah, man. I've been gone, man. Family comes first. I've had some things to do around here, man, that consist of me being away. But you know, got all of that situated and taken care of. So I'm back. You know what I mean? We're gonna have some fun. But the way that our last teams have been, let's take for instance the season after 2016. When the kneeling and all of that, you know, that locker room was divided, you know, and that was one of the things that was talked about was the fact that, you know, that team was actually better than the team from the year before, but because they couldn't see eye to eye on things, it just made it really messy. You know what I mean? That was a way more talented team, but they just couldn't come together in the locker room. Right? Fade, what's good with you, brother? Hope all is well, man. Hope all is well. Hope you had a wonderful and blessed day. But that people really underrate that one thing where it takes camaraderie. You do have to like the guy next to you when you're playing this game, man. You got to like him on the field and off the field. You know, in order for you to want to spill your blood, sweat, and tears for him, you got to like him, right? That's my thought. That's what I was thinking. But he was one of the few bright sides in that interview. You know what I mean? Actually, I really didn't have too much to say technically about that whole little segment that they were having. I won't call it an interview. It was a segment. I apologize. It was a segment. But, you know, one of the guys who's always, you know, defending us is Peter Schrager, right? And I genuinely like this guy. You know, I believe he's a Raider fan. I genuinely like this guy. You know, sometimes he can be a little harsh, and I don't hate him. You know what I mean? I don't dislike him. He's not really a flip flopper. So he was one of the guys that I left out when I said that certain people that I like. You know what I mean? Because they tend to kind of genuinely spit what's on their mind. You know what I mean? You can tell that they're not reading a teleprompter or some cards or anything. Like they genuinely are spitting what's on their mind. So I rocks with old boy, right? And this is one of the things that he had to say along the lines of the Raiders coming up this year.
I do think.
Well, actually, let me finish with let me finish with the second half of that statement that we just listened to. If you're tuning in, we are actually looking at something that took place the day after I kind of went off on the analysts of certain networks. And this was a segment that was conducted the very next day.
They are being they're not being talked about enough. Like you just said, this is a 10-win team. They went to the playoffs last year. They had a coaching snafu. They had adversity that they had to work through. And we're here crowning the Denver Broncos because they added Russell Wilson. All we're talking about is Tyreek Hill leaving Kansas City, but we keep saying it doesn't matter. They're still going to be on top. And then there's the Chargers. All we keep talking about is how good they are now because obviously Herbert's returned. They signed J.C. Jackson. They got Khalil Mack. We focus all around the division, and it's just like, hey, the Broncos finished last year, and they got a new coach, and they got a brand new quarterback. They have chemistry they have to work through. Yes, the Raiders have a new coach and a new GM, Josh McDaniel coming in, bringing a Patriot way. I talked to my guy, Darren Harmon, who signed there this offseason.
See, so, yo, Michael, what's good with you, bro? Hope all is well, man. Hope you had a wonderful and blessed day. This is why I like to get, players' opinions. You know what I mean? This is one of the reasons why I like to hear, former players come through and say what it is that they want to put out. You know what I mean? And yeah, he's paid by ESPN. He's probably auditioning or something like that. Ozzy, what's good with you, folks? Hope all is well. Hope you're doing swell, man. I know you're doing good. I just talked to you, but you know what I mean? Salute to you, brother. But this is what should be said. These are the things that should be actually looked at. You know what I mean? Like we're 10-17. And we second place in our division. How the fuck do we slide to the bottom? And it's the same argument I've been making about the Denver Broncos, bro. They got a new quarterback, they got a new coach. You know what I mean? The everything about that team, it's not the same. Gilbert, what's good with you, folks? Hope all is well with you, man. Hope all is well with you, bro. So how do you slide from second to last when you added better players? Right? To me, that's just kind of crazy. Like, I don't see how that takes place. Did the Chargers get better? In a sense, kind of, yeah. They kind of did, right? But did we not get better? Does Chandler Jones not better than Ngakoue? You know what I mean? Is Rock Ya-Sin not better than Arnett? Or whoever the hell we had on the outside? Casey Hayward? Is your Rock Ya-Sin not better than Casey Hayward? I mean, I think he is. So I mean, if we go out and we getting better, right? How do we slide to 4? Doesn't make any sense, right? So I appreciate when he comes out there and he spits the facts and he tells it how he feels, you know what I mean? And yeah, I can definitely live with that. But now, this right here, this statement right here that was made, this was also made, same interview the next day.
I think one of the most obnoxious.
And I will definitely share my screen with you on this one as well. This one really got me. You know what I mean? This one really got me because I felt like he watched my show, man. And this is not the guy who hit me back or nothing like that. You know what I mean? This is not the guy who hit me back, but it just struck me as odd that this would be the comment that I see the next following morning.
was good. I think one of the most obnoxious things that people do in our industry is that year after year, no matter what happens, they just hate this team or hate this player, and it's a shtick, and it gets them swimming pools, and good for them, and they do it. Like, great, if that's how you want to have your career, enjoy a swimming pool. For a year.
I felt that to be a little odd. The very next day after I make my statement, that was said, right? I found that to be a little bit odd, man. Because that's literally what I've been saying about these analysts, man. They don't really know, half of them really don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They get a lot of views, and they get a lot of wants and needs of people to talk to them because of how they feel about the Raiders. And it does not matter what we do. Bro, we could go sign Tom Brady. We could sign Devontae Adams. We can go sign the best offensive line money can buy. We can go sign the best linebacking core that money could buy. Like, we could go all in. We could trade the Rams roster with our roster, and they'll still have something to say about it. We could trade the whole team, the whole franchise, right? We send the Raiders over to the Rams. We bring the Rams roster over to the Raiders, right? And they'll still say that there's something wrong with our roster. And we just want to, and it's the roster that just won a Super Bowl. So how can that be? You know what I mean? Hey, Joe, I feel you. Man. You know what I mean? I get that, it can make people hate us more. But why hate? Why spit the hate, man? You know what I mean? Like, you know how much more views you could really, really, really get? You know what I mean? How much more people would really, really tune in? Like, most of Raider Nation does not tune in to a lot of this stuff, man. Because they get tired of being bashed, right? So they get tired of not getting credit when credit is due. It to me, I mean, I was always told the grass is not greener on the other side, and most of the time that's true. Most of the time that's true, unless you live next to somebody that's Dr. Green Thumb. That's the only way the grass is greener on the other side, and that's just being ridiculous. Because I'm taking it in a literal sense of looking at my neighbor's lawn. Like, I know my neighbor's grass is greener on the other side of me over here because they got artificial turf. But see, it's fake, and that's the crazy thing about it. Yes, it's greener on the other side, but is it better? Because it's fake. I got real grass. I'm doing my part with the environment with real grass, and creating air and things of that nature. My neighbor, he got fake grass, and they're doing their part on the environment too, cutting down water consumption. I give them that, but the grass is fake. It don't feel the same when you lay on it either. You can't just go lay on that artificial turf over there and think it's gonna be cool. It ain't gonna happen. That shit get hot. But you can go lay on the grass on a hot day, and that grass will eventually cool off. So, black and grayed out, my brother, what's good with you? Hope all is well. With you. So also, one of the things that was said, and like I said, I really appreciated this little segment right here, because
for years I've not been a fan of
people.
I just don't think the results have been there.
people get real honest, right? So the statement that he just made is true. I can agree with it. I can't even be mad at him for his reasoning of why he was not in on us, you know? And it's fair. And I don't think he's putting it on DC. And if you didn't catch it, look, I'm gonna share it with you right now so you can hear it yourself.
For years, I've not been a fan of the Raiders or Derek Carr. Just objectively, I just don't think the results have been there.
That's fair. That there is a fair statement. That is a genuinely fair statement right there, man. I can't even be mad at that, right? That one right there is a genuinely fair statement. You know? But if that's how you really feel, then hey, that's all good. You know what I mean? Like you're being
I really like the Raiders.
You're being 100% honest. You know, you're being 100% honest. There's nothing wrong with that. You're not being a hater. You know, you're telling me that basically you've been doing your job. I can't be mad. I apologize. I cannot be mad at someone who takes the time to do their job the right way. Now, he has said some good things about us in the past. He has said some bad things about us in the past. All he wants to see is production. I can't be mad at that because that's all I want to see is production. But I'm a fan. So I'm going to be a little bit more biased in my opinions than him, right? Because he's got to be straightforward. Kyle's got to be straightforward. I do watch this show. You know what I mean? I catch the clips and highlights when I can. If I'm awake, I'll watch it. Milk a breezy like cereal. What's good with you, fam? How you doing, brother? Hope all is well. Thank you for tuning in. If you're coming in, man, we're just going over an interview that took place the next day after my last show when I kind of went off on the analyst a little bit. You know what I mean? LV Maximus, my guy. Haven't seen you in a while, brother. Hope all is well. Hope you're doing good. Bernard Jr., my brother, salute to you. Hope all is well. Hope you're doing good, man. We're really just speaking on the fact that, you know, I kind of went off on the analyst, you know what I mean, not too long ago, my last show. And the next day, you know, what we're speaking on right now, kind of, it took place, right? And I felt like this was probably one of the better segments that I've seen, you know, because I know I don't know if I should take it personally as like a small kind of little response of what was said, but you know, it is I don't really have any. Truthfully, I don't really have any, man. That's family, bro. You know, that's his fam. And I will admit, I haven't seen the whole interview. I only seen small bits and clips, so I can't really give you any comments or how I feel about it because I haven't seen the whole thing. So I don't know if any of the clips that I've seen were taken out of context or if they were slated in a certain type of way. I don't know. So I would literally have to sit down and watch the whole thing, and then I could give you an honest opinion on how I feel, because I feel it's like sometimes all people see are clips, and they give an opinion on a clip, and they don't understand what was asked before, what was asked after, anything like that. It's just a small little, so I can't judge a small sample size. You know what I mean? Actually, it has to be on a nice big, like, it's got to be on a nice plate, bro. I gotta get the whole meal, man. I can't just base it off a sample, man. I gotta get the whole meal, man. One of the reasons I'm not one of them guys that rush to Costco on sample day. You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna tell me what it's not gonna want to tell me what I want to hear. You know what I mean? It's not gonna tell me that that's really good. So I'm not gonna give you an opinion because I didn't see the whole thing. But I know I did watch this whole little thing right here, and it's the same one. Did I change it?
That's all changed. I really like the Raiders this year. And
so you know, this is one of those things where I understand, right? I definitely can understand. You know what I mean? Like he was saying, he wasn't all on board with us, in the previous years. But, this year that's changed. And I'll let him explain more, you know what I mean, of what he means. Well,
the biggest reason why is
I'll let him explain his whole little thing. Snip real quick. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to load all of these in like I wanted to earlier. I do apologize for the unprofessionalism, but let's take a look at his statement on why everything has changed this year.
The biggest reason why is so unbelievably impressed with what they accomplished last year. Just understand, Derek Carr's right. They were in the playoffs, and they were 1 away from beating the Sweetheart Bengals. What he didn't mention is they're in the playoffs with an interim special teams head coach in a season in which their other head coach went through hell and was let go, in which Henry Ruggs, and all sorts of crazy things that would have torn other teams apart.
You know what I mean? Like, this is reason why, like I said, I like this episode, because it's actually breaking down and spitting actual facts that YouTube content, Raider content creators have been saying for a while, man. Like, how do you underrate this team with what they just went through? No, I'm good. I'm good on Joe Hayden, Michael. I'm good on Joe Hayden. Fade to black. Kyle is not a Raider supporter, man. Peter Schwager is, but Kyle is not a Raider supporter. You know what I mean? He's just not. He's one of those guys where he does his job. I'll give him that, because if we're not doing good, he'll say we're not doing good. If we're doing good, then he'll say, "Hey, that was great right there." You know what I mean? But I need to see more. But we you know what I mean? We kind of crossed that already. You know what I mean? But he is I was just literally saying how, you know what I mean, his comments are fair. You know what I mean? They're not lopsided comments. His comments are being fair. So I can appreciate, I can definitely appreciate those types of statements, because I don't feel like those statements are being, paid, and I don't feel like they're being lopsided, and I feel like they're actually coming from, someone who actually did their job, who did their homework, who stayed up, who paid attention, didn't come in and just read off of a cue card or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, this is not a guy who flip-flops. This is a guy who calls it like he sees it. Yeah, LV Maximus. I saw that article too, man. You know what I mean? That made me laugh as well, brother. That definitely made me laugh as well. You know, one of the statements that was made before was the fact that we are a 10-win team that got better, right? Raider Twan, what's good with you, brother? Hope all is well. If I didn't give you the salute, hope you're doing well. It's amazing how you can be a 10-win team, get better, but you're still overlooked in your conference. You were the second place team in your conference. How do you get overlooked? That doesn't make any sense. But what it is there's so many analysts getting paid to badmouth the Raiders that it makes it cool and okay. And you got to be in the boys club. You know what I mean? Raiders for life. What's good with you folks? Hope all is well, man. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. So I was just saying how, you know, I mean, this was the interview that really took place the very next day after I kind of went on my little rant with the analysts. But then this was also said as well.
This season would have just died on a vine. It inspired them. They won. They got into the playoffs over the Justin Herbert Chargers. They were there, ready to win that. I can't tell you how impressed I am with the Raiders last year and how much it changed how I feel about Derek Carr, who I always thought was a pretty good quarterback, and I thought he was an amazing leader. I love what they have. I have really robust feelings about how they're going to finish.
Again, being fair. You know what I mean? Being fair. I have nothing wrong with people being fair. I got everything against people who come out and just spit false facts, man. False facts. But that is what I wanted to really speak on, man. Now I'm going to open up the line, man. Anybody wants to come on, give your opinion, you know what I mean, on how you may feel. If there's any questions you may want to ask, you're more than welcome to come on through and ask your question or just have a good time. I got a couple of minutes to kill, but I really just want to speak on, you know, the fact that every now and then, you know what I mean, we have to say some things, right? You have to say these things out loud for people to get the message. It's not always okay to just kick back and be cool with what was said, right? Oh, well, I'm not on ESPN. I ain't really got to deal with it, so I really ain't got to say shit. Nah, man. You got to say something. You know what I mean? Richard Lyon, brother, what's good with you, man? Hope all is well, man. Hope you're doing swell, man. Thank you for dropping in. Oh, he's doing good, LV. He's doing super good, man. Little man is doing fabulous, bro. He's getting bigger by the day, man. He had another doctor's appointment on Monday, just to, you know, the routine doctor's appointment, but he was at 14 pounds. So yeah, little man's growing. But what I was saying was sometimes you gotta just say you gotta say something, man. You know what I mean? You just gotta say something. You know, so many people just let things go, don't say anything about it, right? So then people just think it's okay. You know, people just seem to think it's okay. Oh, well, what they're saying, they take what they're saying and they run with it. We gotta stop letting that happen, right? We gotta stop letting that happen, man. Raider Nation gotta stand up for themselves, man. We the bullies of the NFL. We can't be getting bullied in the media. We can't do it, man. And really, that, you know, they were speaking on how Derek Carr said, you know, that the Raiders were being overlooked, and I get that. Yeah, DC said that, but Nah, man, that shit was related to me. In my opinion, that's just my humble opinion. I could 100% be wrong, but I just find it odd that the day after I make my statement, that's the statement that I hear when I turn on the television. You know what I mean? What? And I'm honored. I'm not even shitting on it. I'm not saying anything bad about it or anything like that. I'm actually 100% honored. You know, that somebody, and I'm not saying that it's them, but somebody in their camp is listening. So I feel honored because it means I'm saying something right somewhere. If they continuously come back to listen and see, then I must be saying something right somewhere, right? So I'm gonna continue to do what it is I do. I'm gonna continue to press on like I press on. I'm gonna continue to run my show and say what it is I want to say on my show because I just don't care anymore, man. I can give two shits. You don't like me? Cool. Turn it off. Hey, what did Dave Chappelle say on his stand-up? Hey, remember, you clicked on my face. You know what I mean? You clicked on my face, man. So I appreciate that. And if I offend you in any way, you are more than welcome to hit me on IG and tell me that I offended you. And if I feel like you have a valid point, I will apologize. But if you hit me on some BS and I don't find that your argument is valid, I will apologize for offending you, but I will not apologize for my statement. Because I don't want to offend anyone. I'm going to make that 100% clear. I'm not here to offend anyone at all. That is not my goal. That is not what I'm trying to achieve. I want everybody to feel respected, loved, all of that. I want you to feel like you can come here, kick back, and know that you're not going to get into no type of argument or nothing like that. So I appreciate everybody. You know what I mean? Truly, I appreciate everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, got a special guest coming in right about now. He is the brother from another country. He is as I always say, he is a future teller. He is back to the future in real life. He is ahead of us by a whole half a day or more. Ladies and gentlemen, from the land down under, our brother, Mr. Ozzy Raider. What's up, Ozzy?
How's it going, man? Thanks for having me on.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Yeah, I didn't actually know you're going live today, to be honest.
Oh yeah, because I've been gone for so long. You know what I mean? I could definitely understand how people are like, oh, he's on a vacation.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you were just taking some R&R or something, which I understand, man. I did the same thing not that long ago. I went off air for a little bit.
Yeah, I just had some things around the house and family things that I needed to take care of. You know, Monday was my daughter's birthday party. She wanted to go to the she wanted to go to the drive-in with her friends. So, you know, we loaded up both of our cars and took her and her friends to see Jurassic World.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, so that was cool. And then yesterday, I was just tired. And the days before that, you see me on Lunatic's show. I did that with him on Saturday. Funny. Yeah, and the Friday I had some other things that I needed to take care of as well. Oh, yesterday I had family over for dinner, so I didn't.
Yeah, it sounds like you had a lot of it.
Yeah, so, but now I'm back. And I can actually get out into the studio because it's starting to cool off a little bit as well. That's another thing. I haven't been able to really sit down and do all the research that I really want to do. You know what I mean? Haven't been able to actually catch up on the interviews and things of that nature. So I took the time to kind of catch a few things, you know what I mean? And put them in order and things of that nature.
Yeah, commenting on that Kyle Brand thing you're talking about. Yeah, I actually watched that literally after that last live you did. I think it was the one where it came on about 2 hours or whatever after you started.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just after you did that one, I watched that, I think it was the day after or something. And like, I actually thought the same thing you thought. I'm like, I was wondering if that's because of what you said, because it kind of seemed odd. But the very next day, they were saying that exact same thing.
Yeah, it kind of seemed a little odd to me. You know what I mean? But
So who knows? Maybe
maybe.
they caught what you said, and then that's why they said that. But yeah, because it is true that a lot of them do just hate for the sake of making clicks or whatever.
Yeah, they do. LV Maximus, I think the Deshaun Watson suspension is a year or more. I think it could be a year or more.
That's if he doesn't go to prison.
Yeah, that too. You know what I mean? But how long was Mike Vick suspended from the NFL?
Check, good question.
Thank you, Terrence. I appreciate it.
Wasn't he suspended for at least a couple of years or something?
Hey, Richard, I know, man. I heard, you know what I mean? I know it's hard to catch up on all the news because you got to decipher between what's positive, what's negative, and what's just bullshit. You know what I mean? So it kind of get hard to catch up on some of it, but sometimes I have time on my hands. You know what I mean? Sometimes I got nothing but time on my hands. So I can sit in front of a screen for 9 hours. You know what I mean? And catch up on everything that I need to catch up on. So there are days where I can just sit here and catch up. So I will probably tomorrow. I'll probably do some catching up tomorrow. I heard that possibility as well. I heard the possibility of 2 years as well. I did hear the 6 to 8 game rumor too, but that was before all these other people started to show up. You know what I mean? All these other that 6 to 8 weeks, that was around the 22 mark. When it got to like 40, it became like a half a season. When it got to 60, it became 2 years to a career.
Still crazy that even I think it was Julio Jones got suspended for 1 year for gambling, and then it's like they punish people more for gambling than what they do for that shit.
Man, look, one thing you gotta understand, that money mean a lot, right? And what's crazy is he was gambling on games he wasn't even playing. It's not like he had any control of the outcome of the game or anything. He was gambling on games he wasn't even playing in. And you still get suspended for a year. Pete Rose being held out of the Hall of Fame forever.
That's crazy.
So that shit right there, that shit gonna be crazy.
You think he comes back next year?
Deshaun?
No, I mean Julio Jones.
It's not Julio that's suspended for a year.
Oh, which one was that then? I thought it was Gage. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Gage.
No, it's the dude from the Falcons. What's his name? I don't think it's not Gage. What was the other dude? I forget his name. Hey, Richard Lyon, you all good, brother. Get your rest, man. Get your rest, brother. LV Maximus, it should be a year at least, or NFL looks bad. Either way, it's a messed up situation. It is. It is 100%. Yeah, Calvin Ridley. There you go. Appreciate you, Richard Lyon and Desert Raider, man. Appreciate both of y'all with that chime in. You know what I mean? Yeah, he was gambling on games that he wasn't even a part of. But real quick before I finish my statement with LV Maximus, I got 2 more guests backstage that I want to bring out really quickly. First one that I want to bring out, I'm bringing them out in the order that they appeared. His first brother here is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful human being. Has one of the biggest hearts, just cares. You know what I mean? He is also an outdoor aficionado. He can help you with all your camping gear requirement needs, all your fishing pole entanglements and setups and rods and reels. I'm pretty sure he can even show you how to fillet a fish on spot. Ladies and gentlemen, the author, the founder, the CEO of the Brown Cracker Company, Mr. Twan. What's up, Redder Twan?
What's up,
Hey,
Twan?
what's good with it? What's good with it? How you guys doing?
Oh, good, brother. How about you?
Man, I can't complain. I can't complain. Today, like Ice Cube said, today was a good day.
Most definitely.
Today was a good day.
There's other brother backstage. I love this brother too. Although sometimes he can get a little bit ahead of himself as sometimes. He looks like he's in a wonderful, cheerful, happy mood today. Looking like a young Mario brother right about now. Ladies and gentlemen, representing the Yay area. I believe he's in the Yay area right about now. I know he's a fan of everything up there. Ladies and gentlemen, my brother, I call him Lighter Shade of Brown. You call him Fade to Black. What's up, Fade?
What's up, my brothers? How you guys doing?
Good?
What's up, Ozzy?
How's everything?
Good, man. How you guys been? What's up,
I've been
Twan?
cool.
It's good.
I've been cool. I've been a little busy. But
Good to see you guys. No, I haven't been online for a while too, man. I know you've been out for a minute too, but
yeah. Had to get some things taken care of around the house. Like I said, family first.
Yep.
Plus, it ain't been shit to talk about. Ain't been nothing major to talk about. Darren Waller released another new video.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
What did he release?
a music video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he released a music video.
Hopefully, it's better than his last one.
As long as he doesn't put a diamond on that, he can do what he wants.
Yeah. So I saw the video and I made this. I came to this decision, this conclusion. If he wants to make music videos and it keeps him sane and it keeps him level and away from the things then by all means, man, go ahead and do it, bro. Do it. I don't have to listen to it.
Yeah,
somebody like it somewhere, I understand, but I ain't gotta listen to it, and that's just my humble opinion from now on.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna badmouth him. I ain't gonna shit on it. What it is he doing, I'm gonna just say it ain't my cup of tea.
Yeah, you know what? And I agree with you on that, Dirty, because sometimes when people have an addiction, they have to find time to do something else. And maybe that might be his thing, like you said. May not be our cup of tea, but it gets him out of that, that area of not getting to that, whatever he was into. And, hey, man, as long as he produces on the Raiders field, that's all that matters to me right now.
That's all I care about.
Yep.
That's all I care about.
Oh, lunatics in here again.
What's up, Loon? What's good with you, brother?
What's up, Loon?
Hey, man. Hey, look. Slap that 8-track in, bro. No fast forward, no rewind. You just gotta listen to the whole thing. Yeah, man. Hey.
Click. Yeah.
You gotta listen to the whole thing, brother. There's no rewind. You just listen to the whole 8-track. The 8-track button just broke. You just gotta put it in and just let it go. Man, I can't believe they used to put big ass shit just What's crazy is because I got my son a car not too long ago. Before I retired, I bought him a car that we need to work on. You know what I mean? He's got 2 years before he get a license, so you know what I mean. He can do some things with it, right? But it's got a tape player in it. You know what I mean? It's still
8-track player?
No, a regular tape player.
Okay, I was gonna say cassette, right?
Yeah, I didn't buy him a classic, bro. Are you crazy? You crazy? I'm not buying him a classic for his first car. No. Oh, you would have to get it. It would have to be a classic to have an 8-track tape player in it, bro. It's got to be considered a classic at that point, man. You know, like
even though it might be expensive, it might be the safest because you know the old schools they real metal.
No.
Oh yeah, the bumpers, everything. Everything's all metal.
It's like a tank on wheels.
I'm not buying him nothing that I could fix up and sell for 3 times, 5 times what I paid for it. I'm not buying him no shit like that, man. That ain't happening. Only person drive classics in this motherfucker house is me. You ain't earned the right. I keep telling my kids they get mad because I tell them, man, like, you know what? One day I'm gonna pull up in a rag 62 Impala, man, with the top down, switches to pick y'all up from school. Y'all gonna be mad. Y'all gonna be mad as shit because dad's gonna pull up in a fucking lowrider to pick you up from fucking school. I don't give a fuck what these kids think out here. I don't care. With the music subbing. I might even hit the switches on the bitch.
Play some of that West Coast stuff.
Oh, of course. I might even hit the switches on the bitches, man.
They love those cars out here, though. They love those cars out here.
Oh, even that'll play. If you're gonna play like East Coast, play like Snoop Dogg's Lowriders or whatever it was that song. The one they had on Underground 2 video game.
Man, I showed them the clip from Boys in the Hood.
Oh yeah,
You hit the switches and took off, and they was like, "Nah, we don't want." I said, "Nah, that's how it's gonna be too. That's exactly how it's gonna be."
Just dropped it and took off. Right?
I'm gonna pull up low. You know what I mean? And y'all gonna get in the car, and I'm just gonna go. And here we go.
Hey Ozzy, do you have any of those out there where you're at?
Yeah, we get some classic American cars down this way, but then we also have classic Australian cars too, like Fords and stuff, and like Holden Monaro. Holden Monaro is very similar to like a Charger.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Allegiance, my neighbor got one of them wagons, bro. I want it so bad, bro. I want that station wagon from him so bad, bro. I do.
Yeah, we got Kingswood too.
I have a buddy that has a
V8s
station wagon right
station
now.
wagons.
Huh?
I have a buddy that has a station wagon.
Kingswood.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's all right. Sorry. I was just saying Holden Kingswood made good V8s and also station wagons. They had like those old school station wagons where you could fold the whole back seat down and put a mattress in there. So perfect for going on the beach and shit.
My uncle has a station wagon. I'll show y'all.
When those things are done up, you know what I'm saying? They look, they look real good.
Hell yeah.
They look real good. You would be surprised. You'd be like, dang, station wagon? But nah.
My buddy's got one that looks pretty nice, bro. I'm telling you right now. Got the wheels on it, clean body, everything, and just it's clean.
Yeah.
Michael Guerrero.
Yeah, them old schools, you can't beat them, man.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I like my old school cars, man.
Yeah, the quality, you know what I'm saying? Like we said, the metal, you know what I'm saying? Like when, and it's crazy because you would think like when they said they got into accidents, you know what I'm saying, and they totaled their car, like just think about the magnitude of that. Like,
when's the last time you saw a chrome bumper, man? It's very rare.
Yeah. I mean now, but I'm just saying like back then, like the fact of someone totaled their Cadillac or someone totaled their, you know what I'm saying, Impala. It's like, dang, like that's metal. That's not plastic, you know what I'm saying? That bumped each
glass or
yeah. So it's crazy when to just think about that logically. You know what I'm saying? Like someone totaled their car and it's
So that's my cousin's car right there.
Oh, nice.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
That's my
nice.
He's
cousin.
got a hydraulics on it.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna share my screen with you guys for a sec with those finished ways, though, just to show you a couple of the Holdens that I was talking about. It's kind of
And
similar.
Guerrero, I did own a lot of cars, Guerrero, and you know what? To be honest with you, in high school, I did have a Pinto at one time. To be honest,
Yeah,
with
exactly. Allegiance, all metal, everything heavy. Yeah,
you. I had a Porsche, I had a BMW, I had a Corvette, I had a Pinto too, though.
That's nice.
Ooh,
That looks very similar.
Hey, you
to
know
the
what,
Holdens
Dirty?
of that era.
My buddy has one almost like that, but it's blue, just like that. He doesn't have a drop though, but he's got it clean with the wheels, with the white walls and all.
And I don't think they was
That's
complaining
nice.
about parking back then either.
Very Michael. I was gonna say something to Michael, but I won't say it.
Something made Spitfire. I don't know if Pintos did Pintos blow up? Mine never blew up.
I was gonna say, is that because your wife asked you to get an implant?
What's that?
I'm taking the shit out of him. It's because what he said.
Hashtag never solve.
Yeah, what's up, SC?
Yeah.
That's what I want right there.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's what I want right there.
Is that something you look into? Is that something you're looking to buy, or is it for sale right now, or something you want later on?
Something I want later on.
Yeah, these cars, man, they're expensive now.
Yeah. No, right now I want a Harley.
Oh,
Those bikes are nice.
I'll get in trouble on one.
Yeah, right now I want a Harley. So, and when I get one of those, then I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, I was going to share a picture with you, but yeah. Because that's like a Kingswood station wagon.
That's you. I'm like, what is that?
No. Yeah, sorry, that was me. I was waiting for you to. Yeah, so that's the Kingswood station wagon that I was talking about.
Oh, that's nice. What? It's a Kingsford.
Kingswood, like a Holden Kingswood.
Okay, so that's a car company out there.
Yeah. Holden's was our main Australian car company. So that's like a 80s car, I think. And then I'll show another one my friend had, which is like I said, just a minute.
And that's kind of clean though. I could see that being a Lolo out here.
Clean.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whoops, out there you could turn that into a lowrider easy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. If one of those came over here and somebody created a lowrider out of it, nobody would even know what the fuck it was. It would win all the awards.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right, Dirty.
Then,
you're right.
Win all the awards.
Yeah, and this one my friend actually owned. Like we actually had. This is a HZ because you have a HZ and a HJ. We literally stripped parts out of the HJ and put them into the HZ because the HZ body looked better. So
it's pretty clean too, though.
Yeah. So
does it have a 350 in it, or what does it have? What kind of type of engine?
Is it 250 or something?
Now, do they make that in a
251?
Do they make that in a 2-door?
Yeah, you can. I think they have seen some that are 2-door.
If that was one long door right there.
Some guys have modded it that way.
One door.
Bro, really, like, think about it, man. Look,
yeah, some guys have modded them like that.
If that's one door, right? So you cut half the back door off, right? You make that quarter panel back there, and then you add the other half to the front door, or a quarter to the front door. Let's say you cut 3/4 off, you make that a quarter panel, and then you make a quarter of that door part of the front door. That'd be a fucking dope ass Lolo.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because there has been some guys back in the day converted them to two-doors.
It costs you way too much money to get that over here, though.
Oh yeah, because these are holding.
But that station wagon, I'd spend the money on that station wagon if I could get that shipped over here to me. Shit, what's it called again?
I'll put it in the private chat. Hang on.
Yeah, that motherfucker was dope.
Yeah.
But
that's an award winner right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say because you would, you know what I'm saying, you would recoup, you know what I'm saying, whatever you spent to go get it, you know what I'm saying, you would recoup that in, you know, putting it in these
because those cars now becoming classics. Because that's like, you know, that's like 70s, 80s kind of cars, but they're becoming classics now.
Yeah, because they got that old school Chevy Impala look to it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
and bring that back up again. Let's look at that again. Let me see that again.
Oh my gosh, Terrence, come on, man. We had the Yankees, man. Shit.
Hey, May Spitfire, you drive a 97 Miata? That's cool. That's cool. I seen some souped up Miatas. Terrence, my brother, what's good with you? SC, what's good with you, folks? How you doing,
Him
man?
and Michael are trolling me, man.
Hey,
look. Did you want a better angle of the car? Like
you echoing.
I'm not sure why, but do you want a better angle of the car? Where you can see it more side on or whatever.
No, I want to see the front. I just wanted to kind of see the front a little bit. But I would like to get some side views of it as well.
All right, let me find a Actually, let me show you one other picture first, because this is like a converted HZ. Like I said, people convert these things. Just a minute. I'll look for the side on one once I show you this one. Because it's pretty crazy what you can do with some of these cars. That's
Frank, my man, Chabella, baby, what's good with your family? How you doing, man?
This is a red one converted into basically a two-door truck.
I ain't feeling that.
But yeah, it's been converted from.
What was that? They converted
it was just converted from like that red one into a truck, basically.
Kind of look Camino, or
I was gonna say it kind of looked like an Elko.
Yeah, they kind of cut like the whole back off and just made the back like empty into like it's almost like a ute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think that's going too far.
Yeah, it's gonna be too far, but let me find you a better
view. Hey, it kind of do look like an Elko though.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You stay in them books, man. You stay in them books, brother. You get your education. You get your education.
Somebody got to do it.
This should be a better view.
What's up, Eric?
Yeah, that's one that's been done up a bit.
I don't like the hood.
I don't like the hood either.
They probably made the hood a bit too big, but yeah, you get the idea though.
Yeah, I get the idea. Yeah, I don't like the hood. The hood is ugly. I don't like the fender either. The fender's ugly. No, I would keep that original.
Yeah.
I just don't. I'm telling you, I could see that as a nice low rider winning some awards or something like that. You know. See, like that one right there, that would be dope. But that's a drawing.
That's a nice one.
Drawing. Yeah.
You get some look on that one.
Yeah. That's literally a drawing, and what they did was it's actually photoshopped. That is the top of an Escalade set on top of that wagon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could be right.
It's nice.
It's either a Escalade or a Chevy Suburban.
Oh, they're saying it's a 350 cubic inch Holden Kingswood, which I wouldn't be surprised. You can put a 350 motor in them, because some people put 350 Chevy motors in them.
That's not a real car. That's a rendering of what they're trying to build.
Yeah, it looks like
you could sit in the back seat and it flips around the other way where you face the road behind you. You guys remember that or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why these
That's why I want a wagon.
Yeah, you can fit what, 8 people in it?
Something like that.
They used to have movies like that. Have the kids sitting in the back, making the horns. You know, the 18-wheelers. You know what I'm saying? Honk their horn. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's good. That's
they
good.
face
Yeah,
the other
pretty
way.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another drawing.
I've been.
Yeah.
It's another photoshopped photo.
Yeah, it's from Straight Machine, which is like a magazine or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can find a non-magazine one.
If that's a real car, that motherfucker clean as shit, but it ain't got no windows. I like that one right there, that white one. Close that.
One?
Yeah, let me see that white one. Go up. No, not that one. Nuh-uh.
That's clean. I think that's clean.
Like that white one right there.
This one?
Oh.
Yeah, but
that's a HK.
I would drive in a Raider game with that thing. I would drive in a Raider game with that thing.
There's one 2 rows down. Close that.
It's already kind of sitting low already. You know,
go down.
Yeah, my brother has a Tahoe that's low like that. An old Tahoe.
Now that's
clean.
This
one reminds me of the Ghostbusters station wagon a little bit.
That's clean. I like that right there.
That is clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a H Holden wagon. So I usually go by letters, so that one's a H Holden wagon.
So LV Maximus, July 18 rookies, July 20th vets. Yeah. I'm looking forward to July. I am. Not only for the rookies and vets, but also in July, we have an event going on from the 15th to the 17th. Fathers and Kids weekends, where we go out to the campsite in Bishop and we hang out for a few days and teach our kids how to fish and get away from society for a little bit. Some bonding time, memories to be built, joy to be had.
I used to have.
And we really look forward to meeting some of you guys and having people really come out. It's been kind of quiet. I haven't really heard too many people say that they'll be there or anything like that. I'm just being 100% honest. But if you are, please let us know so that we can also let the campsite know that you will be there. I am holding every single spot right now with my credit card, right? So if you plan on going, holla at me on IG so I know. Because in 3 to 4 days, whatever spots I haven't heard or to be filled up, I'm going to give back to the campsite. So if you show up if you decide to show up and there's no space available, there's nothing I can do. You know what I mean? There's nothing I can do unless we have some people who are under the limit of people who could be on the site. And then maybe you could work something out with them. But yeah, that's my small announcement. So no problem, LV Maximus. No problem at all, brother. It's not a problem. I just want people that if they decide that they want to be there, because what we're doing is we're just trying to get our kids away from the city for a little bit, man. Go out and have some fun and create some memories, man. Every day ain't guaranteed. You know what I mean? And when your kids look back 50, 60 years from now, you know what I mean? They can say that their father took them out for a weekend to have some fun. You can bring your desert toys. You know what I mean? Bring your baseball gloves, bring your basketball shoes, bring all your fishing gear. Come have some fun. Come have some fun. We got 100 miles of desert behind us. There's 100 miles of desert for you to go and have some fun in, from my understanding. There's about 100 miles of desert. So come have some fun. Come enjoy. Come be happy and merry. Look forward to hearing from you. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the coming back into camp too, because that means that the Hall of Fame game is just right around the corner. 2 weeks. You know what I mean? 2 weeks from the day we go back in. Actually, yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks from the day we go back in to actually see our team play a game. And you know, we get it. It ain't gonna be the starters. We understand. It ain't gonna be the start. If it is the starters, it'll be like one series, you know. But I highly doubt that we see starters at the Hall of Fame game. I highly doubt that we see starters at the Hall of Fame.
Man, I want to see No Farrell Jr.
I want to see all the draft picks. I want to see all the undrafted free agents. I want to see all the free agent signings. That's what I want to see.
Yeah. All the running backs that we have, all the
J-Dog, what's good with you, fam? Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Hope all is well, man. Don't drive. If you're drunk, don't drive.
As I say, I've had to pick two players. I want to see No Farrell Jr. and also Darren Butler, the linebacker out of Arizona.
I want to see Zamir White. And I want to see this wide receiving core. These new added guys. You know what I mean? I want to see Bryce Hall. I want to see all the new people, man. I just want to look at the rookies, the undrafted free agents, the free agents, man. I don't really care about anything else. They're the only ones I want to see where their development is. Right away, what's good with you folks?
I can go with that.
I think this preseason is going to be huge for you know what I'm saying, unless something happens via trade or whatever transaction. But I think this preseason is going to be huge for our wide receivers, especially solidifying what I'm saying, who's going to be on the other side. You know what I'm saying? I think whoever possibly balls out, you know what I'm saying, in preseason may actually get that nod. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I'll be in the parking lot. I'll be in the parking lot as far as I know.
Yeah, I'll be there too, Eric.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing Palomalu as well. LV Maximus. Hey, J-Dog, I appreciate that, man. Never drink and drive, brother. Never drink and drive, man. Like I said, a friend of mine just lost his little brother. You know what I mean? So, and I don't even know if alcohol was involved in that or not, but it was at 4:00 in the morning. And the guy went on the other side. He crossed the yellow line and killed the kid on the motorcycle.
Sorry to hear that, brother.
Yeah.
We talk about drinking and driving, but also sleep. You know what I'm saying? Sleeping behind the wheel, you know what I'm saying, is just as dangerous as drinking and driving. So
medication. I've been telling that medication. That shit, same thing.
That's why I said turn off very heavy machinery.
This bike that y'all always see me working on building, that's who brother passed. So I'm sitting here building his bike, you know what I mean? And yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. So definitely listen to your body and be responsible in all areas, because again, you don't have to drink, but you being tired, you know what I'm saying?
No, you're right. Being 4:00 in the morning, you could be tired, like you're saying. You're right.
Yeah, fatigue's one of the worst things, just as much as drink driving or drug driving or any of that.
I rather you know what I'm saying, I rather you even if you just got off of work, I rather you sleep in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying, take an hour nap or something like that, and then go at it instead of feeling like you have to get home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, taking anything, man, any meds. But I like what you hit there, Twan. It's like just being tired in general. Just don't jump in behind the wheel.
Yeah, definitely. Better off having a nap in the car first.
Hey, I've slept in my car when I got tired, bro.
Oh, I have too.
I pulled over to rest stops on road trips and been like, "Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and take me a nap right here." You know
Yeah, that's
I
what
mean?
you have
Take
to
me
do,
a nap
especially long
right here.
terms.
Just
Because
lock
like
my
one time,
doors. I just lock my doors and take the key out the ignition.
yeah, exactly. One time, me and my wife, we drove from, we went to Tasmania, which is like, it's kind of like a small island just off the coast of Australia, but still part of Australia. So we went to Hobart, and then we had to, because we were going to like this new hotel, and then I must have picked a landing flight in the wrong airport. So we ended up having to drive from one airport to where the hotel was, which ended up being like a fucking 4.5 hour drive.
Dang.
So yeah. So
Oh, that sucks.
yeah, that sucks because we got off in Launceston Airport, which is like the main airport of Hobart, but we were supposed to get off. We should have booked a flight for the other airport, which I didn't know because it's the first time there. So anyway, we ended up having to rent a car, and then going from that airport to like all the way to like the other side of the fucking state, basically. And then yeah, so because that's a 4 hour drive, I made sure we fucking took after 2 hours we took a nap.
Hey,
Especially
Derek,
driving
I
at night,
appreciate
especially
that,
driving
family. I
nighttime too.
appreciate that.
You're
Thank you
driving at
very
night
much.
somewhere you don't know, so
He said, "I only crash my lazy boy." Look, I don't get drunk. I don't. I drink a little bit. But you know what? I think I'm gonna do this one. I think I'm gonna get drunk and do a show one day. It'll probably be the craziest, greatest show ever.
yeah, I could see that.
I guarantee it'll probably be the greatest show ever. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna drink one day. I'm gonna just drink.
That'd be funny than Hammer getting hammered.
Or was it Rick? What was he? Rick James or was he Hammer?
I was gonna say something, but nah. I'll leave
He'll be
that.
crazy, bro. He'll be
Shout out to
crazy.
Hammer. The Hammer has a great show.
But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till I got people with me.
Oh, Hammer, yeah.
Yeah, because I think one time we had Scotch or something. It was still a good show though.
SC says, my uncle life got taken by because of a drunk driver, and one of my good friends passed away because he was tired coming from work. Yeah, it sucks, bro.
Sorry, brother.
It sucks. You know what I mean? It does, bro. I can't tell you. Yeah, probably would be some singing involved, man. If I'm drunk, yeah, bro. I sing. I crack jokes. I crack all types of jokes, bro. I become a stand-up fucking comedian when I'm drunk for some reason, bro. I find an issue with everything, and yeah, everything's funny to me. I don't give a shit.
Fuck, that sounds like me when I'm drunk and stoned.
But like I said, I gotta have people with me. If I'm drunk and I'm by myself, then I'll just go to sleep.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah, I'm
bored.
like that.
It ain't fun at that point.
Get me and my Asian friend together, drunk and stoned, and fucking hell, some of the shit that we come up with.
Yeah, throw some beats on. Look at that. Music way better when drinking.
Yeah, music is way better when you drink.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, you'll never see me do that. LV, you'll never see me do that.
Did Hammer twerk? No.
I'm more of a dick popper.
Might do a little bounce, do a little bounce.
I'm more of the pelvic thrust type dude. You know what I mean? Like twerking, nah. I'm not backing up on nobody, man. You must be crazy.
Popping kind of guy.
You must be crazy.
You know how they used to be like breakdance popping back in the day?
Yeah, man. No, bro. For some reason, man, like hey, look, even as a joke, man, a grown man twerking, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'll never get it. I'll never understand it. I just don't. But I still love my brother Hammer. I'm not talking bad about him, and I can't do it. I can't do it.
I didn't know he did that. That's funny. Oh yeah, so Terrence says he did. So I mean, Terrence said he did. Yeah. Did Hammer twerk?
Yeah. Hammer twerked. Hammer twerked in Vegas.
Oh, he did. Oh,
He was drunk.
it's all right. He's having a good time.
Yeah, he was having a good time.
It's just not my thing, but
Shit. Wasted was passed out at the table, sleep.
He was slumped at the Denny's.
Man, it looks like you're drinking an invisible bottle of Gatorade or something. Just because of the green screen?
It was funny, huh?
I said because of your green screen, just then when you're having a drink of whatever you're drinking, it's like you had an invisible bottle. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That must be just a green screen.
Yeah, I got a 7-Up. But that's kind of like my shirt. It looked like I got holes in my shirt.
Oh yeah.
oh, it does.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I got the shirt tucked low. So
That's right, lunatic. No, lunatic. I didn't twerk after the Warriors won, man.
Bust it challenge, huh?
Bust it
Hey,
up.
but hey, if we need to get a win next year, I'll twerk. Fuck it, man. Let's go.
I'm good.
I don't
man.
twerk though. I don't twerk though. That's a woman thing.
That's a woman thing. Just like jealousy is a female trait.
Yeah, I don't twerk, man.
Hey, look, I see people with nicer
twerk
things
when the
than me
A's win a
sometimes,
game.
man. And you know what I say?
These motherfuckers. Huh?
I be like,
Hey, I love you guys. You guys keep trolling me though. These guys, man.
I just be like, hey, you know what? Must be nice. Must be nice, right? Because that's all you can say. You don't understand. You don't know. Whenever you see somebody with something nice, like say you on the freeway, right? And you in your car, and then somebody pull up and they in a nicer car and on the side of you, like, damn, must be nice, right?
Must be nice, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or the reason why you say you must be nice because you don't know. You have no idea, right? They could be going through a lot of harsh. Look, bro, I know a lot of people with nice cars got maxed out credit. They rent somebody's back shack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like they even in a real apartment. They rent somebody's bedroom in their house or some shit like that, bro. Like you never know what people do to get these things, right? I know a dude with a wardrobe out of this world, nicest car in the world. This nigga lives in the brokest fucking apartment you'll ever see. Now, mind you, he fixed it up, right? So his apartment is nice, but the rest of the apartments,
the shell ain't right.
The shell is garbage. The apartments all through the complex, they're trash. But you know, I mean, he works construction, so you know, his apartment is nice. It's nice and clean. You know what I mean? He do the work, they lower his rent, and I that's cool. That's wonderful. But dude, you gotta cock your pistol to walk to your car. You gotta unlock the gate and slide it back to get to your car. And then when you get the car out, you gotta lock the gate back. Man, that's too much, bro. That's too much.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
For me, that's just too much. Look,
yeah, I'd rather have an okay car and a nice apartment.
Don't buy a $100,000 car before you buy a house.
Yeah, you got to know what you're investing your money in first, man.
Your car depreciates as soon as you drive it off the lot.
Oh, yeah.
Real estate doesn't.
Real estate does not. So you do not buy a $100,000 car.
I know guys like that too, though, Dirty. I know guys like that. They have a badass car and shit, but they live in a renting a room or doing whatever, right? So
but that's all over the place. That's the same. Those are the same type of people, you know what I'm saying, that buy Jordans, you know what I'm saying, and and live,
Yeah,
still
right,
live,
right.
got a room full of Jordans, but live with their mom. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, that's well said,
I know
brother. Well
I know a
said.
motherfucker 46 years old with an M series still live with his mama.
So one
With the
second.
7 series. Still live at home with his mama. 46. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Why?
He probably doesn't have a woman to keep him grounded. Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just saying. 46 BMW 7 Series. And you live at home with your mama still. I don't get it. But that's like my uncle, too. This nigga's 66 years old. Nigga still wearing skinny jeans. Nigga, is you crazy?
They were
Nigga, have you lost your mind?
is he skinny?
Man, this nigga's 66. What the fuck it matter if he's skinny or not, nigga? This nigga is 66.
Hey, look, I'm just saying.
That's what they were back then, though.
Hey, it's worse when you fat and you trying to wear skinny jeans.
This nigga is 66, nigga, and he ain't in shape.
Oh,
yeah, he ain't in shape.
Explained it. Yeah.
Now, mind you, he walk everywhere because he ain't got no car, so he do walk everywhere. But this nigga is 66 and he ain't in shape, and nigga saying skinny jeans, skinny jeans down to the ankle, bro.
He looking like you from Despicable Me,
bro.
Oh, dude, long back with a crack.
Bro, we getting ready to go somewhere, right? It's my cousin. It's my cousin's birthday, man. We getting ready to go somewhere, man. And my uncle goes and gets dressed. I go to pick up my uncle, man. So he go to get dressed, bro. This nigga comes out, and this nigga has on some black skinny jeans, right? This nigga has on the red tennis shoes. This nigga has on a black t-shirt with a red fishnet top over the top of it.
I'm sorry. I'm done at the fishnet. You gotta go.
As soon as he said fishnet, man, I was like, "What the fuck,
bro?" With the red leather jacket, nigga.
No.
What was he? What in the Michael Jackson Thriller was he thinking?
I saw that coming.
And this nigga
Michael Jackson's coming in. You knew Michael Jackson was coming in on that
What
one.
in the Eddie
Did he have the
Murphy,
one white glove too?
Black and
what
red.
in the Eddie Murphy Raw was he thinking?
Thriller.
No, I saying did he have the one white glove as well?
Bro. When I tell you that I went on a 20-minute rant, nigga, I went on a 20-minute rant, bro. I told this nigga that he would never, ever in life ever be seen with me in public like that. I don't believe his kids would ever speak to him again if they ever saw him in his outfit.
See,
nigga, you are 66. You need to start dating bitches that are 66 and stop dating these fucking 19-year-olds, my nigga. Like, bro, you are tripping. Quit. You are chasing 22-year-old pussy that you are never gonna get.
I understand he's trying to color coordinate, man. You know, with the black and the red.
With a heart condition, nigga. What are you doing? You are 66 with a heart condition.
he said, "Honey catches the bees." That's what he said.
Bro, no, man.
He said, "Honey catches the bees."
Oh,
you had no.
Not to mention, this nigga got cornrows.
Oh,
Jesus.
Look at Twan.
and 2 gold teeth.
Okay, I could get that because back in the day, gold teeth.
Yeah, he's from the Bay.
You know
You
what
know
I'm
what I
saying?
mean? Actually, I don't even think it's gold teeth. What is gold? What it is
Cap.
the gold, huh?
Cap.
The caps.
Gold
Yeah.
caps. Yeah.
Yeah, that's you know, if you
Where
got
it
an
just outlines
older
the tooth,
person,
it's not really the whole tooth. It just outlines the tooth. You
yeah,
know what I mean? Yeah.
yeah, that was a, you know, that was a fad that came in early in the Bay, but that's old South stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so I get that, but you had me at the red shoes, the black pants. No, I was cool with that. I was cool with the red shoes, the black pants, because I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, he's trying to make people look at his red shoes and
Yeah.
look at his, you know, whatever. You
Yeah.
said he had a black shirt on, right? But then when you told me the red
Yes. Fishnet shirt, bro.
That's where he got me too.
The
red
net,
shirt
I'm
got me
gone.
too.
Shirt, bro.
I'm done. What is
Oh,
what
this.
you got?
Oh, J-Dog. We ain't even gonna get into the gold that this nigga wears, bro. This nigga wears 3 chains, 6 rings, and I think about 9 earrings.
Oh, so he out here looking like
Oh my
Trinidad
gosh,
James.
man. He stands out when he walks into a room, huh?
He's out here looking like Trinidad
Out of my
James.
old neighborhood, you get rolled for all that gold.
Hey, look, I'll tell you this: all his gold is real. All his jewelry is real, bro. His diamonds, his rings, his chains, all that shit real, bro. I know for a fact all that shit real because he will not buy fake gold. He just will not buy fake gold, bro. He won't. But
That's good.
man.
Get dirty.
But you gotta wear everything at one
because
time.
he ain't never got none. Yeah, fucking money clip. This nigga ain't never got none. Kills me, bro. Hey, so when I went, and I hate talking about my uncle. I love him to death, bro. I do. But nigga, I had to put groceries in this nigga house because it wasn't none, bro.
I gotta.
Good nephew.
Oh shit!
He's like, hey nephew, bring me something to eat. Nah, nigga. I'm gonna bring you some groceries, nigga. I'm gonna bring you some groceries. You can make something to eat, nigga.
Yeah, you gonna need more than one meal.
Because we were going to the restaurant and he decided he didn't want to go, but it was like a Benihana's.
Okay.
And y'all know how
nice.
Benihana's is. You know what I mean? So, and I had the steak and lobster. You know, I had the steak and lobster. So, actually, I had the surf and turf. It came with steak, lobster, and shrimp.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And shrimp fried rice. So, I had that, but that was like $80. You know what I mean? There's no way in the world I'm bringing you an $80 meal, nigga. It ain't happening. You must be crazy. You see, you must be crazy. I ain't bringing you a $20 meal. You out your mind.
I was about to say you better get that $20 teriyaki chicken.
Nah, shit. The hell with that, bro. I stop at Del Taco on the way back.
On Taco Tuesday and shit. Fuck.
Bro. Cause look, that shit ain't no good when you don't eat it right off the grill in front of you, man.
No.
Facts.
It ain't the same.
Facts, yeah.
I'm gonna bring you home an $80 meal for you to throw it in the microwave. Are you serious?
Yeah.
No, that's facts.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
look.
true, man.
Yeah.
Especially steak.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you have to eat it there. That's why they're cooking in front of you, you know?
Well,
Especially
yeah, that place.
Especially if you have your steak done right, which is like rare to medium rare or whatever.
Yeah. There's just certain foods you can't, no matter what, you just can't bring
Take
back
home
to life.
after,
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You just can't bring it back to life. So you have to eat it, you know what I'm saying, right there.
Within 15, 20 minutes. Yeah.
French fries are one of those things, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't
It's
reheat French fries.
science to bring those.
Trust me, I've tried that 1,000 times to reheat French fries.
Yeah,
and no matter how much I add sauce or
bring
whatever,
those back to life, man. It's a science. So it's not easy. It's a science, man.
Yep.
But yeah, I figured it out. You take the French fries. You take the French fries, and you wrap them in some paper towels. Get you like 3 paper towels. Wrap the French fries in the paper towels. Then wet the paper towel, right? And then put it in the microwave. That's how you bring French fries back to life.
Yeah, because you need moisture.
Yeah.
So wait, do you wet the paper towel before you put the fries in there?
No, you put the fries in the paper towel, wrap the paper towel around the fries, then put the paper towel in some water. Okay. Pull it out of the water, put it on a plate, put it in the microwave. Don't put it in there heavy water. Don't soak it.
Just damp. Just
damp.
Just a little bit,
right? Yeah, just damp. But not damp to where you wring it out and now it's just you know what I mean, almost dry again. But just enough moisture, you know what I mean? And then you cover it with a bowl, put it on a plate, put it in the microwave, turn it on.
See, I ain't doing all that, so I'm just gonna eat it right then and there. That's too much work to bring something back to life.
Or you,
but just for me,
that's like you're trying to be a neurosurgeon, right?
Yeah. No. Or you can get you some hot grease. Get you some hot grease and throw them in some hot grease for about 35 seconds.
Yeah, that's true. You can do that. Yeah. Another trick I found sometimes if you put them in a bit of sauce because sauce has moisture, that can work with some fries, but no, it doesn't work with all of them.
What's your guys' best, your favorite fries from a fast food restaurant?
I wouldn't say fast food. For me, it'd be one of the fish and chip shops because we have our local fish and chip shops around here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'd probably say one of those.
See, McDonald's has good fries, but if you let them get too cold, they're probably the worst fries. That's why you have to eat them quick.
Burger King used to kill McDonald's and fries, but they changed they program. Yeah. I like Burger King's old fries.
In-N-Out's got some different fries too, though, which is
I don't like no In-N-Out fries, man.
Oh, you don't?
No. Nope. Tastes like hot.
Be in the mood for it.
Cool, Kev.
They taste like hot Pringles.
Do you guys have Nando's?
McDonald's still got the best fries on the market.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Fresh and hot, right off.
Now, you know what? You know who got some good fries, but it's probably not everywhere. Wiener Schnitzel got some really good fries. Yeah.
You know, man, I love Wiener Schnitzel. I'll get a couple of chili dogs, but I always feel like shit right after it, man. You know, I don't know if it's all the sodium, you know, with the fries and everything, but I love to eat it.
Man,
but once I'm done with it, I'm like, damn.
Well, first off, you ain't getting the all beef. You're not getting the all beef. You got to get the all beef hot dog.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Don't get that regular little thin, skinny thing.
Yeah.
That ain't where it's at. Pay a little bit extra. Get the all beef hot dog. You know what I mean? I guarantee you'll feel better. I used to work at Wiener Schnitzel, so I know.
Okay. That's good to know.
Whenever I get them, it's always the all beef hot dog or the Polish sandwich. I'll do the Polish
that's good too.
As well too.
Yeah.
But I don't get the little itty bitty regular hot dog. I don't. That's not where it's at. That's not where it's at.
Do they sprinkle crack in their chili?
No, they don't sprinkle crack in their chili, bro.
Yeah,
that's good though.
Hey,
that chili ain't even that great.
I think it's good on the chili cheese fries.
And chili cheese burger too, man. They sell it by the can now. I don't know if they do up there in LA or where you guys are
they sell it at all of them.
Okay. Lots of sodium though. That's the only thing.
That chili, I'm good. I make my own chili at home.
Oh yeah.
Make my own chili at home.
Yeah, I think a homemade chili is always better, but just
homemade chili is always better. Homemade chili is always better.
Wendy's chili is not that bad.
Those big pots.
Because I don't make thick chili. You know, I don't make runny chili, but I don't make thick chili either. You know what I mean? My chili,
Yeah.
you could pour it like spaghetti sauce. You know.
Yeah, that's the way
Yeah.
to do it. One of the tricks me and my brother found out when we're making like Latino chili is you get some of the cans of tomato soup have that maize thickener in it. So when you add some of that to your fresh tomatoes and that, it helps to thicken it a little bit.
I use 3 meats. I use 5 beans.
Oh, nice.
I use 3 peppers, 3 different types of peppers, onions, celery, finely chopped celery though, not
Yeah, small
massive,
squares, right?
So I'm gonna guess beef,
Pork.
sausage,
Ground-
and turkey
ground
maybe. I
beef.
don't know, the 3 meats,
ground beef,
ground beef, and then
beef.
what else? Turkey and
No,
sausage.
ground Italian sausage,
Nice.
ground
What
Italian
about pork?
sausage, and then
Yeah.
ground chicken.
Oh, okay, chicken.
Ground chicken. Okay.
Ground chicken.
I've done it
Sounds
with
good.
pork before. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
Depends what you like, though.
But I like ground chicken in a
Me too.
chili. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Ground chicken in a chili is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll
I mean,
try that.
Yeah.
And
Ground
it's healthier.
So
for
ground
you, too.
chicken is breast meat. It's all white.
Yeah,
It's all white.
yeah.
meat.
To be honest, that's the only chicken I eat. 'Cause
I never-
I'm more of a
That and
red
wings.
meat person.
I eat breast and wings. That's it. I don't eat anything
Yeah.
else. I only eat breast and wings.
Yeah, that's like me. 'Cause I
Pause.
can't really eat too much chicken. Now my
Yeah, I
wife,
don't
she
eat
loves,
thighs. I don't
she
eat
loves chicken.
drumsticks. Breast and wings only. That's it.
Yeah, that's how I am.
You're
'Cause I'm
two-faced.
mostly beef and pork, but I'll eat chicken occasionally. And when I eat chicken, I either have to have like a chicken stir fry, which is breast meat, or something with
The ground
like you said,
chicken's
with wings.
really good. It's a lot
Hey,
better
so-
for you too.
J Dog, red onions and green onions. You know what I mean? Red onions and green onions. I don't really use
Oh, you mean the
white
spring
onions.
onion?
I don't really use white onions for anything. If I'm being honest, maybe some potato salad, maybe. I might throw some white onions in potato salad, but I don't really use white onions for anything. I grill red onions for steak and mushrooms. You know what I mean? I just like a red onion. It seems to be better.
Yeah, I like red onion too.
So,
Well-
yeah. So red onions and green onions. I use a jalapeno, fresh jalapeno chopped. Fresh. You got to use fresh onions. You know what I mean? Fresh onions. Not, some people like to use the onion powder.
Yeah,
It's
you
not
gotta
where
use
it's
fresh
at.
onion too.
So what you want to do is when you with all these ingredients, the red onions, the green onions, the peppers, all your veggie stuff, you want to put that on a nice skillet, all that together, a nice skillet with some butter, right? You want to get all of that nicely sauteed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's where you spread your seasonings. You know what I mean? You spread your seasonings on the veggies, but don't use a lot. Just use a light coat of seasoning because it really don't take much for it to seep into the veggies.
Right.
So
Fucking making me hungry, man.
get that done right. Get your meats all cooked. Get your ground beef cooked. Get your ground sausage cooked. Get your ground chicken cooked, right? Get all of that cooked and separated, right? You want to get your beans should be boiled, you know what I mean? So you definitely want to start with your 5 beans. You want to soak those the day before. Always soak your beans the day, wash them, all of that, soak them 24 hours.
Hey,
So
can I
whatever-
ask you though, what 5 beans do you use? You use pinto? What do you use? Black beans? Pinto,
So
kidney?
I use a black bean. I use a navy bean.
Oh,
I
okay.
use a red bean. I use a chili bean. And then it's called I don't use the pinto beans.
Butter beans?
Huh?
Cannelli beans, I think it's called cannelli beans or butter
Cannelli
beans.
beans. Yeah, cannelli
Yeah.
beans. They're like white, right? They
white,
kind of
yeah.
look like maybe, yeah.
Yeah, because they call them butter
And
beans. I
everything.
think is a generic term.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay, that sounds good, man.
Yeah, because I use butter beans a lot with my wife's cooking and my cooking. We use butter beans a lot for a lot of different stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, weren't you supposed to have a show with OG on a
Yeah, it's
cooking
coming.
show?
It's coming.
Okay. Hey, what you're explaining right now sounds good, man. I'd love to see that. That would be a good show.
Yeah.
I know he likes to cook too.
Yeah, he does. He does. No. Hate when my lighters don't work, but yeah. So you get you get your beans all soaked up 24 hours in advance, right? And then you boil them. Make sure they're nice and soft. Reduce the water. If you have too much water, reduce some of that water. Take some of that water out. Then you add in your meats. Your meat should already be seasoned. Your beans should already be seasoned. You know what I mean? You should have whatever. I tell people when they soak in the beans, add your fucking spices then. The spices get to soak in for 24 hours too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The bean is expanding.
Yeah.
Right? So as the bean is expanding, it's pulling in water. That means it's pulling in flavor.
Yeah.
If the seasoning is in the water and it's broken down, everything's going everywhere, it's pulling in flavor. So now the beans got flavor too.
So when you soak your beans, you just soak them all together in one bowl or something?
Yeah. Soak them all into one pot. The pot that you're going to cook with.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, soak them in there. Put
try
all
that
5 of
trick.
your beans together and soak them with the seasoning. Right? So then once you get them soft, they've all come to a boil, they're nice and soft. You know what I mean? Then you go ahead, you can add your veggies in. Now, reduce the heat. You want to bring this to a simmer, right? You definitely want to bring this to a simmer. So you add all your veggies in. Well, no. Hold off on the veggies, actually. I'm mistaken. You actually want to add your meats in. And then you want to add your stewed tomatoes and those things, right? Because you definitely got to have your tomato sauce. You definitely got to have your stewed tomatoes. You know what I mean? And I usually get those out of a can most of the time. I don't.
Yeah, I'm
don't
like
really
that.
take the time to stew, tomatoes. So I'll get them out of the can. Go ahead, throw those in the water. You let that simmer for about 15, 20 minutes, right? Go ahead and let that simmer. Then you add in the veggies. Go ahead, your fire should be super low. You know what I mean? Like your fire should be extremely low, like almost like if you was to blow on it, it would go out. You know what I mean?
Low simmer.
Yeah, just a extremely low simmer, right? You mix all that in. You let that sit for about an hour, but keep stirring it. You know what I mean? Keep stirring it. I don't add any cornstarch to thicken up or nothing like that. I don't like that. You know what I mean? I don't really like that hard, heavy, sticky chili. I'm not a big fan of that.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say is when how you talked about adding the tomatoes. What a trick I found to avoid the cornstarch or whatever is I use 1 can of canned tomato with my other tomatoes, like a tomato soup or something.
Oh yeah, so I don't use a tomato soup. I use an actual tomato paste.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Those little 6-inch can, those little 6-ounce cans of tomato paste. I use 2 of those. And I use 2 cans of the big stewed tomatoes. You know what I mean? And that's
hell yeah,
what I use.
J-Dog. Hell yeah, I'm making that shit.
Dirty stew. I like that. Get some dirty stew.
No, it's the dirty chili. It's the dirty chili.
Dirty chili.
I'm not that heavy chili guy. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't like that thick shit. Like, I can't stand that shit.
That's why everybody's chili is different. Because I know people that, they don't like it. They don't like it thin. They like it,
hard, thick, and hearty.
they get a a saltine cracker or something like that, and as soon as they dip into it, it breaks. That's how thick they want it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some people like it
Chunky
thick. Some people like it. I'm
stuff
like dirty. I like it in between, not too watery, not too thick. Just I want to taste that thing, man. Nice,
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to taste it. But I've seen people load that shit with cornstarch, man.
Yeah, I
I
don't like
can't
that.
have it too.
And I'm like,
Yeah, because usually I make mine that you can put it with whatever you want. Like you can literally put it with rice, or you can put it with bread, or whatever the fuck you want to put it with.
Now we here in my house we tend to put it on rice, fries, and nacho chips.
Yeah, that sounds pretty similar to what I do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want it too thick or too thin.
My wife, she make a.
But you put it on the dog too, though, right? Dirty. You put it on the dog once in a while.
Huh?
Well, you put it on the dog. Hot dog.
No, we don't. I'm the only one here in my house that eat chili dogs.
Okay.
Yeah, my family don't really fuck with chili dogs like that.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, mine. Yeah, they don't eat chili dogs. I'm the only guy.
Now they eat chili cheese fries all day long.
Oh yeah.
They don't really do. Well, my kids don't really do hot dogs like that either, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So speaking of hot dogs, I think I'm gonna.
Cut down Raiders.
Oscar Mayer got an all Angus beef hot dog out now in the stores. I just picked up a pack. I want to taste them. It just reminded me. So I think I'm. Hey, look, bro. I grew up with hot dogs, bro. You know what I mean? I grew up with hot dogs. You was hungry, you got you a hot dog. You know what I mean? If there wasn't no bun, you got you some top ramen with the hot dog cut up on the inside of it. You know what I mean? Yes,
shit, man. I had a Costco dog today, man. Went to Costco and got a dog, $1.50. You get a dog and a soda for $1.50, man. You can't beat that.
Hey, yeah. Persian, what's good?
Change.
No, I went for a long bike ride today and I was like, you know what? Costco's right there. I was like, stop by, go, shit, I'll give me a fucking dog. And the dog's fucking like huge, man. And have one of those, pause. And then they give you a soda for $1.50. Shit, you can't beat that price.
Slow Persian.
Faye jumped on this beach cruiser and went for a ride, huh?
No, I've got my cars and stuff, but I got a little I have an electric bike too. So I can go miles. I can go 40 miles.
Bro, I'm so tired of people with these electric bikes, man. What's the point?
No,
what is the point
to go farther? You know where I went, man? I went 2 cities down. I on a regular. I rarely use it, to be honest with you, but I use it for when I'm going uphill. If I have to go the overpass, then I'll give me some extra.
Don't that battery just make the bike heavier? That motor and that battery.
It does. But the bike that I have is about 39 or 41 pounds. It's really not that heavy.
It's pretty heavy for a bicycle.
Yeah, but I'm telling you right now, man, I'm flying. I can go 30 miles per hour on that thing. So if I want to get but I rarely use it. But if I want to get an extra boost, I'll go through trails. I go through, man, I do a lot with it just to get out, you know. So it's got some advantages, bro. It got some advantages. Don't get me wrong, bro. And guess what? When I don't have that electric power on, well, I'm working harder with my legs because the bike is heavier.
That big ones.
I got an 83 GT on mag wheels.
What's that?
An 83 GT bicycle with the mag wheels. Man, you just don't know.
I used to have an old 80s Mongoose until someone stole it.
Mongoose back in the day.
Yeah. So me and my brother turned it into a Mongoose BMX until someone fucking stole it.
I still got a specialized fat boy in the
and I got an 86 BMX racer too.
Specialized really good, man.
I got
my bike's all flat black, man. All flat black.
Bike.
Solid black.
Because you know how you had the old 80s Mongoose frames, like the fat frames, and then you had
Yeah.
like the BMX tires and stuff on the BMXs. We literally stripped 3 bikes to make one like hybrid bike.
Yeah.
So it was like a Mongoose cross BMX bike.
Yeah,
So
I got a couple of bikes. My son is riding my I got a
That's
GT.
right. You work on bikes, huh? That's right.
Yeah, I got a GT over there that I found and restored. It's a 88, but my son ride that with white walls. He ride that one whenever he come over. He always take that bike out.
But it's not electric though, right?
Nah, I'm talking, bro. I said an 86, bro.
That's right.
I'm talking about real bikes. You know what I mean?
No. I got you, man. I got.
No, I hear you. I'm just telling you. I'm talking about them bikes that back then when they was made, like you could depend on them. These was all trick. These are all freestyle bikes.
Oh,
all of these bikes, they're still serviceable when it comes to freestyle riding.
It's like a BMX bike.
Yeah, you don't know what GT is?
Yeah,
the GT dynos.
Yeah,
that was the stunt bikes, weren't they?
Yeah, those are nice.
We put the pegs on the wheels and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So for this one, I removed the I removed the gooseneck from this one for my son. Okay. So it's got a straight line brake.
Yeah, it makes it better for braking and that. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I used to be in all of that shit, bro. I used to be able to do half pipes, all of that. I used to be able to ride one wheel on the front. And I'm not even talking about a William. I used to be able to ride one wheel on the front. I used to be able to swing the bike around. You know, I used to be able to do all that stuff before it even had names. You know what I mean? They was just tricks you saw. You know.
Yeah, that's crazy. I see that shit on YouTube, man. I'm like, how are these guys doing this, man? They lose it. They can eat it in one shot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bro, I've eaten.
Man, it's crazy, bro.
I've eaten it many a times, bro.
Wow.
So I used to be able to stand on one side and just kind of let the bike kind of ride, you know what I mean, and turn at the same time with the foot in the front. Just kind of, you couldn't do it fast though. You know what I mean? You couldn't do it fast, but I could tail whips. I could do the 360. I could do the bounce off the curb 360 before I hit the ground. I used to do the dirt ramps. You know what I mean? Where it'd be like a 20 foot in between. You know what I mean? The ramp that you came off of and the ramp that you got to land on. You know what I mean? I've slammed into the side of diesels coming off of ramps.
That was trial and error, man, to learn how to do that stuff, man. So in order to perfect
landing spot and hit walls, like bro. Yeah, I've done all of that. You know what I mean? I enjoyed my BMX days. You know what I mean? But see, the difference between us and people who was on the track, we didn't have a track, so the city was our track. You know what I mean? So you'd ride through alleys and abandoned areas, you know what I mean, where they started a project, then they didn't quite finish, and they just left mounds of dirt, you know what I mean? So you would use those as ramps, you know what I mean? The sidewalks were fucked up. So sometimes you would have a sidewalk where the tree root grew, you know what I mean? So now it's a perfect 45-degree angle, you know what I mean? So you can go ahead and catch you some air off of that. Like, yeah.
That's right, Lunatic. Red Lines and Diamondback. Diamondback's still around. Yeah. I haven't seen any Red Lines in a while. But, yeah.
Yeah, Diamond.
And Mongoose.
Let me see. Let me see if I can get my son's, the one I got.
But that's when all that stuff got, that Mongoose and stuff like that. That was, that came out when, X Games and all of that stuff got really famous, with the
it's when
Tony Hawk's and the Matt Hoffmans.
Shit, even before that, bro, because I'm a lot older than you, so I grew up on Red Lions, Mongoose, and the Diamondbacks,
Yeah.
But you're right, it got really popular after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was when MTV started getting real big ratings
Yeah.
from their stream
X
sports
Games.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
X Games and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. That was right around when I was a teen. Oh, that's nice.
This is what my
Oh.
son is.
That's
Right.
nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. So the GT. You know what I
100
mean?
spoke.
Honey got the hundreds. And then we got the, like I said, I took the gooseneck off this one. Went straight line on it. So,
Nice.
Yeah, straight line's easy to steer and stuff.
That's a nice bike. Lunatic. I put my white walls on my mongoose today.
like I said, that was mine, but my son took it over.
Oh, that's
You know what I
shit.
mean?
When did you get that bike then?
Believe it or not, bro, I got that bike. I was at work, and the people were moving, and they were cleaning out their garage, and I had to pull one of their cars out, and I was asking him about the bikes. He's like, "Man, I'm getting ready to throw those away." What? You want them? Hell yeah!
Yeah, it's a nice bike.
Threw them on the back of my truck.
Nice.
Say less.
Say less. Just so happened that day I took the F-150 to work anyway. So it was 3 of them. It was that one. Is the one I got on mags that all 3 of them had to be rebuilt. They were in terrible condition.
Oh, okay.
So they didn't have no tires. They had nothing. They was just frames with handlebars. You know, so the one with mag wheels, I had to go find the mag wheels. Yeah, I had to go find them. And then I found one. Found a set, but when I got there, they didn't match. So then I had to buy another. I had to go find the matching set. So yeah.
Yeah,
I call that one Papa Smurf.
You definitely got to have an eye for that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you did, you know, because someone that doesn't, you know, someone sees a beat up bike, but then you see like, okay, if I put this and this on it, it's going to, you know, I could bring this back to life. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Well, at the same time, you know, when you see something from your childhood and you know what it is, you know what I mean? Like, hold on, wait a minute. You just going, okay, you don't know what that is, but I do. I'll take it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll take it all day long. Because I know what it is. Plus, you're not going to take the time to rebuild it. You know what I mean? So those bikes had to get sanded down. You know what I mean? Because they were chrome. They were chrome bikes, but it got to a point where it was kind of pitted. You know, okay. So they all had to get sanded down, completely sanded down, and I just wasn't into buffing it all back out. So I sanded it all the way down, cleaned it, then treated the metal, then primered it. You know what I mean? And then they all got painted after that. So, but if I was to ever just strip the paint off, I'd probably take the time to just polish them up back to chrome, and then order all the original stickers and put all the original stickers back on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right. Some people are wasteful though, because I used to work in a scrap metal yard, so some of the shit people used to throw out. Man, I scored myself like a free PlayStation 2 and a whole bunch of other shit.
Man, yeah. You can find some things, man.
You remember the old, I don't know if you remember, but you remember the old PlayStation 2 with the one that had like the flip up lid?
Yeah.
The skinny ones? Yeah, I scored myself a free one of those. Free Xbox, original. Free fucking plugs and shit for computers. Whole bunch of shit in scrap metal, man. People throw out all kinds of shit.
Hey, J-Dog, like I told you, I had to go find some mag wheels, bro, because mag wheels just set the bike off, bro. Literally, it literally sets the bike off, man. You know what I mean? When you got the mag wheels, because back in the day, you had the mag wheels, man. You was, you know what I mean? You was the king of the bikes, bro. You was the king of the bikes because the mag wheels wouldn't break. You know what I mean? Plus, they look super stylish as they roll because they were 5-star spokes. You know, I polish the clear coat after a month. I don't polish it before a month of setting. On anything that I clear coat, I never polish it for a month. I let it sit before I polish it. But after a month time, yes. That's why if you drop anything off with me, it'll be a month and a half before you get it back. Because I don't polish clear coat for a whole month.
Is there a specific reason? I don't know.
Let it harden.
Oh, okay.
You want it to be hard. You know what I mean? You want it to be hard. Yeah, and it takes a while for it to really harden. You know. So you do it too early, you'll ruin the clear coat. You know?
How many coats do you put on there, Dirty?
It depends. Depends on how shiny somebody wants it.
Oh, okay.
You know. It all depends on how shiny somebody wants it, man. And what type of look they going for. Painting is tedious, man. It is.
Oh, I know.
That's why it costs money now. Because it's an art form. It ain't hard. I mean, it ain't hard and it ain't easy. But it is a time-consuming type thing, man.
Yeah, like J-Dog says, it's tedious.
It takes time, bro. I'm trying to teach myself how to pinstripe.
Oh, wow, really?
I don't know how to pinstripe, so I'm trying to teach myself how to pinstripe.
Yeah, that's a tough
one
too.
I'm trying to learn my craft 100% all the way out. You know what I mean? I'm trying to learn my craft all the way out. What's this you sharing, Ozzy?
Yeah, this is it wasn't quite as good condition as that, but that was the best thing I ever had come for a scrap metal. I'm like, you want to scrap this for $100? I'll give you $300 right now.
Fucking Guerrero, man.
Yeah, that's not a bad deal. You bought that?
Yeah. So I bought it for I bought a cut, not that exact one. That's someone else's picture, but I bought a car like that for $300. Even though it still needed work done, so it ended up selling it for about $700. Because so it's like some people don't know what they're throwing out sometimes. It wasn't in that kind of condition when the guy was scrapping it. Still need a bit of, but I did enough work to get it like running and shit. Then sold it to someone else for like twice what I paid for it.
But how much did you put into it?
I paid $300 and I sold it for $700.
But how much did you put into it to get it
to repair it? Yeah,
not much, about $200. So I made $200 out of it.
Yeah, so you made $200. Yeah,
I made $200 out of it.
Yeah, because what you pay in repairs, you have to add it to what you pay for the car.
Yeah, definitely. I still made $200 out of it. Originally, I was going to keep it just because it was going to become. It's a '94 car, so they don't build that anymore.
I bought a car from work for $150. I sold it for $900. I put $130 into it.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Like I said, people don't know what they throw out.
Sometimes. And then I did the work myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how
it didn't really need nothing crazy. It needed a new center console. You know what I mean? It needed a new cover for something. Like, bro, it just needed little stuff. It didn't need nothing major. It didn't need nothing crazy. You know what I mean? So I just went to pick parts, got the little itty bitty stuff. You know what I mean, that it needed, and boom. Oh, and what you do is when you buy a used car, I'm gonna give you a secret. This is how you sell you a used car private and get you a little bit more money, right? Always make sure the interior is clean. Clean the car, man. Make the inside look beautiful. If it's got raggedy seats, go to Pick Parts and get you some new seats. You know what I mean? It ain't that expensive. $40 for some seats.
Yeah.
You know, get you some seats. If you see a car there with good carpet and that carpet in there is terrible, try and find black carpet at the Pick Parts. Try and find black carpet. Black carpet is super easy to clean and bring back to life, and makes the car look good. Also, what you want to do is get you some newspaper, some tape, some simple green, a soft bristle brush, and some towels and some hot water. Right? Put you some simple green and some hot water. Take your brush the plastic on the inside of the car. Get that shit nice and clean. You know what I mean? Get that shit super clean. You'll know it's clean because it'll appear to be faded gray or whatever color it is. It'll appear to be faded. Right? Now get you some clean water, no simple green. Get you some clean water, clean towel. Go in there, clean that off, wipe it down real good. Make sure you get all the chemicals and everything off of it. Your plastic pieces. I'm talking specifically your plastic pieces, okay? You do not have to take them off the car. But what you do have to do is put you some newspaper and tape around the glass. You don't want to spray the glass, right? And then you want to tape up the rubber molding as well. Tape up the rubber molding and the glass, right? Now, after you done did this, make sure you clean the inside of the door, trim, all of that. Make sure all of that is clean. Get you a can of clear coat. Spray the plastics evenly. It's going to bring the plastics back to life. It's going to give the car the appearance that it is extremely clean on the inside. This is an insider tip on how it is we make cars look a lot better than what they actually were when we got them. But it also increases the value because somebody gets in a car, it's extremely clean, the seats are good, you know what I mean? There's no smell, there's no nothing. Everything is wiped down, everything looks beautiful, right? Also, make sure you change the oil, all the fluids in the car. Make sure you change all of them. Right? Then clean the engine. Get you some degreaser. Spray the engine down. Clean everything off the engine, man. Clean everything. Get under the car. Clean that part. Clean the underneath the engine. Clean the wheel wells. Degrease those. Clean those off. Right? All the wheel wells. Degrease them. Clean them all off. Get you some, once they dry, again with your clear coat, lightly sprayed, boom, boom, boom. What it does, brings life back into the car, makes the car look extremely clean, right? The motor, the same thing. After you get the degreaser and you pressure wash all of that off, be careful though. You know what I mean? Make sure you don't pressure wash the wrong thing. There are symbols in your car that tells you do not put water on this. If it has a symbol that says water don't go here before you start to clean anything, wrap that in a plastic bag, tape it all the way around. You know what I mean? You can come back to this part and clean it by hand later on. But you don't want to get the water, you don't want to get the pressure washing everything in there. You don't want to do that, right? Make sure the car is pristine and clean, right? This way, when people come to look at it, they're going to be like, oh, that's what used cars people do to you. That's what they do on the lot. These cars that come in, all they do is they send them to the back in the bay. They do a real good cleaning on them, and they send them right back out. And they increase the value on the car because it's catching your eye. You can go buy a used car on a mom and pop lot. It ain't gonna look like this. You know what I mean? So yeah.
I know they got a whole bunch of gimmicks on how to, make stuff look good, and just like the jewelry store. You know what I'm saying? Like you buy a piece of jewelry in the jewelry store, and that ring, when you saw it in the jewelry store, was shining like a mug. And as soon as you step outside, it don't shine as much. It's because those lights that they got in there.
So, J-Dog, I am guilty of this. I have done this before. I have sprayed engines different colors with the engine enamel. You know what I mean? It does take a certain type of paint, but I have sprayed engines, you know what I mean, and made them look really nice and beautiful. I have. You know, but at the same time, I'm honest. When I sell you the car, I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with it, straight up. I'm not gonna pull the wool over your eyes, anything like that. I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with the car. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna leave you out to dry. I'm not just gonna take your money. I'm gonna tell you 100% what's wrong with the car. You got about 6,000 miles left, and then you're gonna need a nice, real good tune-up. You know what I mean? Like, Raider Ben, what's good with you, man? What's good? Um, yeah, if the car needs, something that I didn't have a chance to fix, I'm gonna tell you, hey, check it out. Here you go. You know what I mean? So, like the last Honda I sold, I paid 300 for that car. I put 200 into it. I sold it for 1,600. Right, but he got brand new bucket seats, brand new carpet, stereo system. He got a brand new hood, brand new bumper, brand new fenders, complete cleaning in the car, tune up on the motor, but it needed head gaskets, and I didn't get a chance to get to the head gaskets. So I told him, bro, you got to take it to a mechanic and get you some head gaskets put on here. You know what I mean? So hopefully he did that, because I told him, once you leave with it, bro, we have an understanding that you're taking this car as it is, bro. And I will not give you your money back at all. I won't even entertain the fact.
Sold as is.
I would never strip the paint. I know how to wrap, so I'd probably just order vinyl wrap and wrap the car.
Hey, May Spitfire says she wants to paint or powder coat her engine valve covers.
All right, so May Spitfire, if you're going to do it yourself, then you're going to have to paint. If you want to pay somebody to do it, then you want to pay them for powder coat. Don't pay anybody to paint shit in your motor. Powder coat that. But if you can't afford the powder coat, then you're gonna have to paint it yourself. And engine valve covers ain't hard at all. They're not hard at all. You know what I mean? It's usually a couple of bolts. You know what I mean? Make sure you take those off and clean it really, really good. You know, make sure you get you some degreaser. Make sure you get you a nice brush, a nice stiff bristle brush, not a wired one though. You don't want to scratch. You don't want to scratch the surface. You just want to be abrasive on the surface to where the fact that you loosen up dirt and all of that. So you want to make sure you get all of that cleaned off first. You want to, when you go to the store, you want to make sure you get engine enamel primer and engine enamel paint. Okay. You want engine enamel primer. You want engine enamel paint. And if you want a gloss cover, then you want engine enamel, because they have a high temperature. If you buy the wrong paint, it will crack. It may burn up because it doesn't have a high enough resistance of heat. So you definitely want to get the engine enamel. All right. So after you get it all cleaned up, you want to get it primered. All right. Make sure you get it primered all down. You know, spray it all up with some primer. You also want to get you some sandpaper, 3,000 grit. You want to get the 3,000 grit sandpaper. So after you primered it 3 times, then you get your 3,000 grit sandpaper. Get you some water. Dip that sandpaper in water. You want to do a nice light sanding over the primer. You want to give it a nice, smooth, clean surface. You know, like a super smooth surface. you'll notice the difference. You know what I mean? I guarantee you'll notice the difference. But you want to give it that nice, clean, super smooth surface. All right. And then after it's dry, everything after you cleaned it off, definitely want to have you some alcohol, some rubbing alcohol. You know what I mean? To get the excess dust off, and a tack rag. You got to have you a tack rag too. You can buy that when you buy the paint. It's called a tack rag. Kenny Reed, salute to you, brother. Hope all is well, man. So get you the tack rag. You want to definitely clean that whole surface off. With that tack rag, go down. That's going to pull off. Tack rag, the reason why it's called a tack rag is because it got a nice little tackiness to it. So it picks up all the dust and everything, you know what I mean? Everything that was the little fibers left behind on the towel when you go to dry it off, it picks all of that up. So it doesn't interfere with the bonding of the paint and the primer, and it doesn't leave any marks or anything in it, right? So once you've done that, then you go ahead and you do a nice little spray, you know what I mean? So when you spray, it should go line, come back to the middle of that line that you just finished, spray, you know what I mean? Come back to can always line up in the middle of the line that you just finished, you know what I mean? And go all the way down. That's what's going to give you a full, complete, smooth look, you know what I mean? So make sure when you spray, you always hit the middle of the line that you just finished and go all the way down, you know what I mean? And do about 3 coats of that. Let that dry for a little bit. Sometimes I will take my 3,000 or 5,000 grit sandpaper from there. You know what I mean? I'll sand it down, make sure that everything is perfect on that. And then I'll let that dry, hit it with the tack rag, and then I'll come back and I'll clear coat. I like to clear coat my shit about 5 to 6 times. You know what I mean? I like a real deep in-depth look. You know what I mean? So like this right here.
What is it? Yamaha.
Yeah, it's actually a cover for the motorcycle back here that I'm building. It was black.
Oh, nice.
You know what I mean? It was black, and this has 2 coats of clear on it. So
you painted that?
Yeah, I painted that.
That's nice, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I painted that. So that's what I've been doing on that bike behind me, man. Even that the frame on that bike was black. It's white now. You know what I mean? I don't know if you can.
Okay, I see it now.
Yeah. Yeah. It was white. This up here was everything was black. Now it's white and shit. So
nice.
Yeah. So yeah, it's fun. No, I haven't buffed it yet. I have not buffed it yet. It's only been 2 weeks since it's been clear coated. But if you're gonna pay somebody to do the work, sis, powder coat. It lasts longer. Powder coat lasts longer. So what's good with y'all, man? How y'all feeling, man?
Can't complain, man. Man, I'm excited about this camping trip. I've been, you know what I'm saying, trying to put everything together, set up everything. I've already kind of got some stuff coming in the mail, specifically for it. So, yeah.
Cool deal, man.
Excited.
I'll take the boys to get some poles probably this weekend.
Yeah.
Take them to get some poles.
They'll have some discounts, you know what I'm saying? Because it's it's the weekend, holiday weekend. Big Five always has decent deals, on fishing poles. You can always go to Walmart, and go from there. And of course, when you get out there, I got you if you need anything. You know,
I figured because it's a small lake, you know what I mean? Like they don't need no major big pole. You know what I
yeah.
mean? So,
They need a fishing license though, too, right, Twan?
If you are 16 and up, yes, you need a California fishing license. You can pay for a day license if you're just going to fish for like, a day, or you can pay there's other options. I think they have like one where it's like, like a 2 or 3 day one, like if you're doing a weekend or something like that. But yeah, I tell people all the time, it's best, even if you're gonna fish, 2 or 3 times in a year, you might as well just go ahead and get the year license.
It's like $35, right, or something like that.
Yeah, because the year license is roughly close to like $65.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, but you factor that in. You know what I'm saying? The day license is probably like, the last time I checked, it was like $17 or something a day, or something like that. So do that a couple of times, and you might as well pay for the
pays for itself. Yeah,
it pays for itself. So, and again, you never know. Like especially if you have all your stuff. Like for me, I keep bait on me. I always got fishing poles, so it's just like if I got one of those days where I got the time, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about it. I just grab my bait and I'm hitting the water. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
But how it is out here in NorCal. I mean, we're more like rivers, and SoCal is more beaches, and we're more like rivers, and fishing and stuff out here. Because we got a lot of places to fish out here. I mean, in my opinion. But I know if I want to go to a beach, I'm going to SoCal. I'm gonna go ahead to LA.
we got places to fish.
Yeah.
What's that?
We got places to fish.
No. What I'm saying though, if I had a preference to go to a beach, I'm going to SoCal because I hear the water's cold, right? I mean, we have some good rivers though. Don't get me wrong, but we do a lot of boating out here and a lot of rivers. I know where you live, Twan. But if you come out here towards, you got to start going towards the Delta.
Yeah.
Out this way, it's all we can go from Stockton or from Antigua all the way to Sacramento on a boat. You know that.
Yeah.
We can hit that.
There's a whole bunch of canals, but LA has the LA area. They have some good waterways out there too.
Yeah. I love LA.
Some good lakes. They have some reservoirs out there. They have a couple of pay lakes out there too.
Okay. Yeah.
To get out, so they got some fishing down there too. But like, back to what I was saying, with Big Five and Walmart, those fishing poles, you can probably get them for like $20 a pop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you should be good, especially like you said, for what we're planning to do, out there at that lake. So yeah, you'll be good. And those, pretty much, if you get one of those poles, you should be generally good at any type of lake. If you do a big body of water, you might, that might be a different story. But if you're hitting your little local lakes, your little reservoirs or whatever,
I don't do ocean fishing.
You should be fine.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm just saying, after your cap and trip, if you decide,
I'm not even casting off the pier, bro. I don't ocean fish at all.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a pier guy. I'm a lake guy.
Yeah.
Lake, river, pond. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I keep it cool, calm water.
Yeah.
I keep it cool, calm water. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's gonna be good, man. Can't wait.
No, look. If it's just me, you, Raider, Gabe, and Phil, I'm still good because that's what it started out as, right? Now, if some other people show up, cool, great, wonderful, that's fabulous. Love to have you, but we tried. We put something out there for the people. You know what I mean? The people got to be receptive of it.
Yeah.
Hey, put it out there though. Again, what's the date and what the cost is, so that people know.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The price is on the flyer. Yeah. The price is on the flyer. We're not making anything off of it. You're not paying us.
Yeah.
You're paying the campsite. You know what I mean? We're not asking you for a dime. All we want to do is make memories. That's all we want to do. Instill the bond of a father and a child and make some memories. That's it. That's all we want to do, man. We're not asking you for no money. You're not paying us. You pay the people when you get there.
And be a support, you know what I'm saying? Support to whatever you're trying to do with your children too, If you need to talk to one of us about, hey, my child's acting up, you know what I'm saying? We can have that conversation. I don't have kids, but I professionally I work with the kids that you're probably having issues with. So yeah, you can talk to us and we can.
Yeah, you can definitely come ask questions, man. Most definitely.
Yeah. So that's
Look, we're gonna have grown up campfire discussions. You know what I mean? When the kids go to bed, you can have some grown up discussions. I'm not gonna tell her to take your grown up time away from you. But I'm just saying, hey, come out, have some fun. If you need some help with something, let us know. You know what I mean? We have one sponsor that's willing to sponsor a campsite for someone who may not be able to afford the whole weekend. Can afford to bring your kids out and all of that, and you know what I mean, but maybe can't afford the campsite. Hit us on IG. We got somebody that's gonna buy the campsite for you. So,
is it a 2-day thing or a 3-day?
So it's Friday, Saturday, leaving on Sunday.
Nice.
Yeah. You pack up on Sunday. If you want to go fish some more or whatever, that's fine. Dandy, just make sure your campsite is packed up. That's all. Yeah. You leave when you want to leave. But just make sure your campsite is packed up. You know what I mean? By 3:00, I believe. And you should be fine. Me, I got a long drive. I got a 4.5-hour drive back. So I'll probably be leaving out about 1:00, 2 o'clock, something like that. I'll probably be headed back to the house. So it's a nice little drive for me. And then I drop probably 2 or 3 of my kids off, and then come home with my other kids. So, yeah. But it should be fun, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm like, cool. It's 2 weeks from now. You know what I mean? 16 days.
That's cool, though. So it's you, Twan, Gabe, and Phil are confirmed?
Yeah.
Hey, man. That's a good group right there, brother. You guys have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to get there, bro. I'm telling you.
You should. You got kids?
I'm gonna try to get there.
Yeah, bring
I kind of need that right now.
Hey, look. Even if you ain't got kids, man, come out. Come hang out. You know what I mean? Just it's fine. You ain't gotta have kids to be there. You can come hang out just on GP. But it is a weekend for fathers to go ahead and bring their kids to something. You can if you can, you can.
Yeah, that's great.
That's all. That's all. But we are approaching the 2-hour 40-minute mark. 2:00 here. It's about that time for me to go ahead and wrap it up so I can go eat and Yeah, this is dinner time for me. This is dinner time for me.
At 2
I'll
o'clock?
eat. Huh?
You eat at 2 o'clock in the morning? 3
Yeah,
o'clock?
2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. I eat at 2 a.m. Um, I think I only really eat one solid meal a day. And it's usually between 2 and 3 a.m. when I eat. And I'm usually up to about 5. I let the food settle. You know what I mean? I watch some television and whatnot. Then I go to sleep. And then I get up about 11, 12 o'clock, something like that.
That's funny, man. You have, my schedule has been turned around too because I've been on these channels. So I do the same thing too, man. I'll probably eat right now too. Go to bed and then I'll wake up around 11 or so. I mean, I got some stuff you got to do
I
in the
wake up.
morning.
I do a couple of things out here in the studio. I do a couple of things around the house. I probably take a nap somewhere around the 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock mark. You know what I mean? I'll go take a nap and then I'll sleep till about 8 o'clock. And then I'm up. So, yeah. That's my day.
That sounds like me because my wife works night shift or afternoon to night shift, so she usually gets back at like 11 p.m. So then I'm eating again at like midnight.
Yeah, so it's about that time to go have me some dinner. Don't know what I'm gonna have. I'll probably just have me some hot dogs real quick.
According to May Spitfire, you can have some peas and carrots.
Peas and carrots.
Now I cooked last night. You know what I mean? We had some family friends over last night, and we had them over for dinner last night. So I made smothered pork chops, red beans and rice, candy yams.
Come on, man.
I know you make me hungry now.
Yeah,
come on, man. Don't do that.
Collard greens.
Hey, just actually this is your reminder. Remember Friday, you got to bring a side. I'm just saying. Whatever you bring, you got to bring a side.
I was gonna bring potato salad because you can keep that cold, right?
Yeah.
You can
keep that nice
potato salad, and I'm thinking I might do I don't know, man, because you're doing fish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a whole lot of things that really go with fish.
It don't have to be. Look,
you could do vegetables.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a side. I'm actually gonna make macaroni salad.
Okay.
So we'll have potato salad, macaroni salad, and then someone else can bring something. I'm just. Remember, I told you guys,
mac and cheese, but then that means I gotta go get burners. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the only thing I was like, well, and it's a 4.5 hour trip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I put the mac and cheese and the potato salad in the cooler, that takes up the whole fucking cooler. Well, at least takes up one. I got 3, but it takes up one cooler.
Yeah.
For 2 items. I'm gonna be kind of upset about that.
You're gonna have burners. You're gonna have burners out there, though, right?
Well, I'm gonna have I'm bringing my grill, and I'm bringing my deep fryer burner.
I'll say, if you have some pots out there, throw some rice in there. That fish and that rice would be good to go.
Yeah, so I'm bringing my charcoal grill, and I'm bringing my my deep fryer burner with the propane tanks.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because that thing runs on propane. That's what I use to deep fry my turkeys and whole chickens and shit.
Yeah.
You guys can make some wings out there too, man.
But I take it camping with me all the time because I use it as a stove.
Oh, okay.
But then I got electric griddle for my pancakes and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh shit! It's nothing better than eating breakfast when you wake up when you're camping.
Yeah.
That's the best thing, man. Is having breakfast.
I don't know. You know what?
In my opinion.
Yeah, I feel you in your opinion. The best thing to me about camping is the late night once it gets super quiet.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like once it gets super quiet and it's just like you and your friends sitting around a fire, drinking a beer and just having a smooth conversation.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Without the worries of anything else. You know what I mean? You just hear the nice peace and quiet. You know what I mean? The clean air. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just a nice, quiet, adult conversation.
Yeah.
I think that's the best part about camping to me.
I agree with you on that.
Personally. You
know? I mean, we're talking about food earlier, but you're right. When it comes to camping, it's always at the end of the night, like you said.
Yeah, it's that end of the night.
With that fire and just chilling.
Just chilling. Small little music playing in the background, not very loud to disturb other campsites. But, you know, loud
that's
enough.
My favorite too.
To be in the ambiance of the conversation, you know. So yeah, that's my favorite part about camping. You know what I mean? Is basically the interactions with the people that came with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because basically you're getting away from civilization. You just really want to be out and just relax. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be camping in under pressure. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be a relaxing thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I like getting away from the city sometimes, man. I was just showing my wife a house that I saw. It came across my I'll show you guys too if I got enough battery power. But I was like, it's the only thing is it's like 30 miles from where we are right now. So that's an extra 30 miles that she has to drive to work.
Yeah, man, I'm ready to.
Yeah, man, I'm half dozing myself.
I'm
got much notice for you guys.
All right, man.
All right, I'm probably gonna catch you guys after that because I think I'm starting to pass out my chair. I'm like trying to listen in, and you guys talking about food and camping and shit make me hungry, man. No, thanks for having me on, Dirty. Though, appreciate it, man.
Always, sir.
Good to see you, Ozzy.
Yeah, good to see you, Twan. It's good to see you looking healthy, man. Like, good luck with your health stuff, man. I know you're always battling with that, so it's good to see you on, man.
Yeah, it's always great seeing you, man.
Yeah, good to see you as
well. That's nice. Man. What is that?
Oh, nice.
House? I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, that's deep. I like that. It's got the
what age is that house? Looks nice though. Oh wow. Wow.
That's nice, yeah.
That looks hella nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Damn, that looks hella special.
They restored everything inside, huh?
Man. Yeah, it's a pretty nice house, man.
How much are they charging for that house?
It's got a second kitchen.
Oh wow!
I like the aesthetics of man.
Yeah, that's the second kitchen.
That's a big kitchen. That's a big
that's
second
nice.
kitchen.
Master bedroom.
No way.
Dude, that's a huge room. That's a hell huge room.
You think about buying that one, Dirty?
I was looking at it.
Damn, that's a nice house, bro.
View from the master bedroom's balcony.
Nice.
Oh hell yeah! How close is your nearest neighbor? That's nice.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
With that property, it almost seems like it wouldn't matter because
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
all those
like,
trees
it looks like
and
a 1
stuff
acre
like
or
that.
something.
Yeah, that person, even if that person is kind of close to you, you're in between trees.
That's one of the bedrooms.
It's nice. Is that a 3 or 4 bedroom?
6.
6. Holy shit! I hear in California that's got to be up there. My brother lives in San Jose, but he just bought a place in Fresno. Oh man!
Yeah.
Oh, is that the attic?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
nice.
it's a bedroom.
Yeah, attic converted to a bedroom. Yeah, that's nice.
It's a 6 bed. It's a 6 bed, 4 bathroom,
Oh wow!
and it's.
I was gonna ask how many bathroom.
It's actually only $649,000.
That's
That's
actually a
not
really
bad
good
for that
price.
much
No, it's
space.
not bad for California. Because that should be over $1 million easily.
The house up the block
nice.
is like 800,000.
Yeah, because it's getting similar to
the block, and it's only got 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, and it's 800,000. So
yeah, that's like coastal places in Australia are going for around that price because you're close to the beach and stuff.
yeah,
So like the 2-story places around there, like like 5 or 6 bedroom, like that. It's about the same now.
yeah. So yeah, I was looking at that, man. It's like, man, I mean, I don't do anything, bro. You know what I mean? Like I'm at home all day.
But is that like an acreage property though? Like, is that like a 1 acre property? It looks like it's a 1 acre property or something. Well, at least a 600 square block or something.
3,664 square feet.
Wow, that's crazy. That's big then. That's like 3 acres. Yeah, that's big for that price. 3 acres, shit. That's even cheaper then because I thought like for that price it'd be like maybe a 1 acre or something, but 3 acres.
It's a beautiful home, man.
Yeah, it's hell beautiful. And sounds like you got a lot of space if it's 3,000 square feet or whatever.
Yeah.
That's like 3 acres of land.
There's got to be plenty of space.
Yeah, heaps. Like you could build whatever you want on your property too, because you got 3 acres. Like that's smaller than the block my uncle split in half to build another house for my grandmother or his mum, so they could be close.
Man. What's good with you, Shadow? How you doing, brother? Hope all is well, man. Hope you're doing swell, brother. But man, I appreciate y'all brothers for stopping through. I'm getting ready to go ahead and get me something to eat, man. Sit down and watch me some television. You know what I mean? I might, you know what? I might go sit down and watch Neighborhood. Welcome to the block. Welcome to the neighborhood. You know what I mean? We're subject to anytime. I don't know, man. We'll see. Maybe I'll watch some old Martin. Who knows? But I gotta go eat, and I can't eat without watching television. I gotta watch some TV.
I haven't watched the Martin.
That's what I'm like, bro.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Keep telling my wife that because we have a dining table and she's like, well, when I watch TV, well, I mean, it helps me digest my food.
Yeah. I'm gonna chill and watch some movies too, man. Maybe I'll watch a movie or something. I don't know.
Maybe I'll watch a game show. I don't know. I really like game shows, man. I love game shows, bro. I love me some game shows, man. Like, I find those things to be quite entertaining, especially when people got to do stupid shit. You know what I mean?
Like stupid shit, you should watch an Asian one called Bonsai.
I seen that.
Yeah, that's funny shit.
I watched that show.
Did you see the one where they had like 2 guys dressed in like armor, like they're jousting, but they're using shopping trolleys?
Yeah. One of my favorite shows is Wipeout. You know what I mean? One of my favorite shows is Wipeout. That shit is hilarious to me. I've seen every single Wipeout on every single continent that they've had it.
Oh, Wipeout?
Yeah.
That's hilarious, man.
That shit's hilarious, bro. Scorpion. Yeah, but before we roll out, Twan, let them know where they can find you, brother.
You can find me on IG at Twan, TWUAN. You can also follow me on YouTube at Raider Twan. You can subscribe to that. And then also you can subscribe to us at Yes Sir Outdoors, which is on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and hang out with us at the Father Children's Camping Weekend, July 15th through the 17th. I'll be out there with my pops.
Yes,
No,
sir. Give me 1 second. This is what my brother is speaking on. So as you can see, man, it's July 15th through the 17th.
Horseshoes too. Oh shit.
RV spots are all gone. So it's tent camping, fishing, football, softball, horseshoes.
Nice.
$30 a space a day. It's 6 people to a space. Bring your own food and drinks. ATVs are okay. No boating. The lake's not big enough for boating. You can contact me. You can contact Phil Robinson from Unfiltered Truth.
Yep.
You can contact Raider Gabe, the King of 420, or as Twan just told you, you can contact him as well. The campsite or where we're going to be is Browns Mill Pond Campground. Their address is 230 Sawmill Road, Bishop, California. If you want a spot, just like I said, find me on IG. You know what I mean? Yeah. We look forward to people coming out and having some fun, man. Look, you ain't tell people, man, if they want to come out, they ain't even got to be about Raider Nation. You know what I mean? A father to a child is way more important than the team you rep. Being honest, you know what I mean? It is way more important than the team you rep. It's just being hosted by Raider Nation. You know what I mean? It's just being hosted by Raider Nation. And also, don't forget that there's a Raider event going on in August up here in Adelanto, California. The Raider kickoff. You know what I mean? The week before the first game, if I'm not mistaken, the weekend before the first game. Our brother Docs, I believe, is performing along with
Too Short and a few guys. Yeah.
Yeah, and I believe I just saw Corrupt. Corrupt was on there.
Too. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, sounds like it's gonna be something fun. You know what I mean? Entertaining. Also being hosted by Samoan Raider, Woodson Whiskey, a couple of other people. Doc's channel is involved in that as well. I believe Stu has something to do with that as well. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not, so I don't hold me to that. But I know I seen Doc's name on the flyer. You know what I mean? It being a part of this. You know what I mean? And I know I seen Samoan Raiders name attached to it along with with Woodson Whiskey as well, man. So Ozzy, where can they find you at, brother?
So you guys can find me on Aussie Raider on IG or on Raider Down Under podcast on YouTube. I'm just starting a new show, which I did like a short episode today, which is called In the Hangar. Now that's going to be the new show that I'm putting on the Raider Down Under podcast. So it's just kind of like a small rebranding. Hence the background behind me. So I'm just going to call the show In the Hangar with Aussie Raider.
Yeah. Okay. I kind of see where you at. I got you too. Because you kind of where I was, you sent them to me. I got something for you. Yeah,
I used a different one than the one I sent you though, so that way you have your own one as well. So I didn't want to double up on nothing. So I sent you a couple of different ones. Yeah,
I got something for you. I'll send it off. Once I'm finished and complete, I'll send it back over to you.
All right, no worries. Sound good, man. Definitely. Yeah, I've got a couple others. I'll send you a couple more, by the way.
For sure. Fade.
Yeah.
Where can I find you at, brother?
Fade to Black at YouTube, and then if you want to go IG, it's Fade to Black 03 at IG. But I've had a few things going on the last 3 months, but things have changed this week. I'll be ready to roll. Let's go. Hey, thanks for having me on, brother.
Most definitely, man.
We love your show.
Most definitely. Like I said, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, laying their eyes on the channel, man. It's greatly appreciated. 50 billion things on YouTube. fact that you allow me and my panel to grace your screen for any amount of time is more than greatly appreciated. With that being said, I always say, no matter how much it rains, you can never stop the sun from shining. Raider Nation, YouTube, go get your motherfucking sunshine. We out. Peace.